What is up, everybody? Let me know if everything sounds okay, looks okay, because today, for the first time on the channel, we are running two live streams at the same time. Dad is running college basketball, kicked off tonight, the Indiana Hoosiers live stream, and I obviously am here for Monday Night Football. So as long as everything goes well, I think everything should be fine. But we had to give it a shot and see what happens. So make sure you let me know if anything looks weirder than normal. And I believe a couple minutes until this game kicks off. Looks good, sounds good. A moment of silence for Frank Wright. Oh yeah, Jeff Saturday better get ready for Jeff Sunday because he's got to start coaching a team that he was against a team that he was talking crap about just a couple days ago. What's up, everybody? Yes, I do, Nathan. But we got the Red Rocket taking on his former division rival, Lamar Jackson, and the Baltimore Ravens. It's going to be a good one. I hope this is a good game. I think these teams, despite their records being a little bit opposite, fine, looks a little short, though. Well, that's just me. Time to watch a mid-football game. Hey, what's up, Puppet? Thank you so much. Mid-football on primetime is why everybody shows up, because that's pretty much what we get most primetime games anymore. So I'm excited. The Ravens plagued with injuries. The Saints have some injuries on the defense. They're still trying to figure out their offensive identity. Personally, I am rooting for the Saints here because if the Saints win today on our weekly picks, I will be 2 games ahead of Dad, and that'll just make me feel good. What's up, Tin Man? Roquan makes his Ravens debut, though. Yeah, I've been watching him up on the screen. They've been talking about it. Bald Alex back-to-back days. What does that even mean? I've got hair. I have a lot of hair. Queens. I love that. I can't remember what you called them earlier. Let me go back. The Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Sinners. We'll deal with that for today. Ben, appreciate you being in here. Mary Beth, as always, I appreciate you coming in, hanging with me. Let's get this up and ready. We had a long stream last night with the Chiefs and Titans going into overtime. I'm hoping that we don't have quite as long of a game, but I hope we have a good one for sure. We are in New Orleans for Monday Night Football. I looked at it 4 times today, and I was like, where are they at? And every time I saw they were in the Saints, and I was like, and then I just immediately forgot and had to look it up again. Hopefully we get a high-scoring game, because I think it's definitely possible. Toupees are not real. I do not have a toupee. Just gotta give me the word, and it'll happen. I spent the day fighting with a Tom Brady. Not a Tom Brady fan. He's a Bengals fan, I guess, for over an hour today. And it was not even about anything. I wasn't arguing because I didn't like him. The post was about something irrelevant. And so, if that guy decides to pop in here, I give you all permission to snipe him down. And you'll know who it is when he gets here. You will know. Yeah, look, it doesn't look like an impressive win, but the fact that the Chiefs cannot beat the Titans, that is what makes it an awesome win. Who knows where the Ravens get their name? Where? I do not know. All right, the Ravens are going to be kicking it off. Sorry, the Cravens are going to be kicking it off. I'm not going to be able to keep up with that this whole game. So Justin Tucker lining up for kickoff, which means Baltimore will receive the second half. All right, kickoff is off. Kickoff is off, and it's going to be a touchback. So we'll start at the 25. Nah, I don't care what is going on. I just signed on. What about Edgar Allan Poe? Hey, that's a good guess. Shelby will get him because Shelby knows exactly who it is. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, man. You got any bets on this game today? We've got the one and only, the Red Rifle, leading the helm again for his 6th straight start with the Saints. LA Scrams. First down and 10. Fakes a handoff to Kamara. He's going to get flushed right and then unloads it. Hits rookie Chris Olave for a big first down. I need Chris Olave to give me like at least 4 points today, and I win my matchup because the guy I'm playing against does not have anybody, and all I have is him. So we're off to a good start. Nevermore. Let's change our color up today from the bright red. I don't know if I like any of these colors. All right, from the 40-yard line, 15-yard gain on first down. They're going to hand it off to Kamara. He's going to spin out of the first tackle and get lit up on the second tackle for a loss. Nope, I'm too emotionally invested in the Ravens losing, but they think they'll win. Well, I'm emotionally invested in wanting the Saints to win this game for personal gain. Michael Thomas is out for the season. I don't know if Jarvis Landry is playing. I did not watch the injury report before the game because I was watching Dad's live stream. Okay, so there was no loss on the play. 2nd down and 10. They go straight back to Kamara, and he's going to rush forward for about 3. Andy Dalton has always been the Ravens' kryptonite. I hope that remains true. He has had a rough couple years. I know right now it's currently a foot/toe injury. I don't remember what it was when he first got hurt, if it's the same thing or something new. But I'm honestly surprised I didn't try to trade him at the deadline. I know he was out for the season, but he probably could have had some value to add to this team. It's 3rd down and 6. Pressure's coming, and Dalton will just throw it away. So they are going to be punting on their first drive. But, you know, it's hard to get this guy on the field. I know that he wants to be there, and I know that he loves to be there. I don't know the whole situation because I don't have daily conversations with Michael Thomas, obviously. But I don't know. I just felt like maybe like the Drew Brees era is over. It's time to try to move on and find a guy. You got Chris Olave, who's been a stud, to step up and be that guy. And they've got other playmakers on this team. So, you know, with a new head coach, new quarterback system, savage start for the Ravens, yes. 4th down and 6. Punt is up. And he's going to fair catch it at the 10. What's up, Lisa and Joey? Be a lot cooler if you did. Oh, it said Lamar Jackson next on Monday Night Football. I was like, do the Ravens play next Monday too? Let's go black. I like black. Josh Allen. Yeah, I was reading into that a little bit. You know, they were saying that if he does have surgery, it'll be very similar, if not the same, to a Tommy John surgery, which is absolutely huge on his career and the Bills' season. What's up, silly Lily? Yes, that is silly. It was just silly saying it out loud, but glorified running back Lamar Jackson inbound, take shelter and cover your ears. As a last resort, pray to God. Saints D has been playing relatively well, so I think this should be a closer game than people are expecting it to be. What's up, Steven? I read a lot of poetry night. The cadence is incredibly difficult to get right. What do you think of Frank Wright being fired as a head coach? I mean, a lot of us in here last night during Sunday Night Football were talking. You guys gave me 3 coaches, and you're like, who was going to be the first to get the axe? And I was very adamant about, out of at least those 3 guys, it was going to be Frank Reich. I think he's been on his way out for a little bit now. Forgot I left my car running. It's been on for like 3 hours in my friend's driveway. You might want to go shut that off so you have gas to get home. Yeah, it was just a long, like, inevitable, especially after the last couple of years being kind of not so great. I know they almost made the playoffs last year. They made the playoffs with Rivers, but that organization's going to be going through a shift. Because I'm dying reading these. Okay, sounds good, Nathan. Missed their window searching for a replacement for Luck. Yeah, I mean, if they would have just got an offensive line, Luck probably would still be playing now. What team are you going for? Today I'm going for the Saints. But either team, I think, is capable of winning this game, and I'll be fine with whichever. First down and 10. He's going to hand it off, and they're only going to get about 2 or 3 yards. I believe that was Kenyon Drake with the first carry. So Rashad Bateman is out for the rest of the season, but I don't think Mark Andrews is playing. It says Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins is also out. What's up, Craig? So their run game's going to look a little bit different. I know they've got their fullback. They've got Kenyon Drake. We got a debut for Deshaun Jackson. I don't know what number he is wearing, but we should see him a bit today. Second down and 8. Lamar scrambling, steps up in the middle, and he finally gets taken down around the line of scrimmage by the boy, the Honey Badger. I'm already bored. Even my TV shut up on its own. I'm once again hoping that both teams just have fun. What's up, Haley? There's a flag on the play. The ghost of Deshaun Jackson. Banged up with new defensive weapons. That is true. Leo use of hands to the face, defense number 92. That's Marcus Davenport. So they're going to get an automatic first down. Buffalo Spills. No, they're the Buffalo Bison Burgers. Yeah, Dalton is playing as QB1 today. I think you just got a ghost puppet, a ghost to turn your TV off. 11:53 left in the first. It's going to be a first down for the Ravens. Yep, we get the red rifle tonight from the 18-yard line. Lamar fakes the handoff, has time, steps up in the pocket, throws, but it looks like it might have gotten batted when he threw it. Second down and 10. I need some of those sweet turnovers he likes to put on prime time. I'm hoping not, but do you have the Ravens defense, Craig? Is that why you're saying that? So that was a target to Deshaun Jackson, but I think that ball was tipped. Make me yell it, why don't you? Let's go, Jets. I wish it was a ghost, and I'd bring in people to check out my ghost. $1,000 a person, and I'd be rich by month 1. Hey, that sounds like a good plan. Second down and 10. Lamar hands it off to Kenyon Drake, and he's going to get hit real quick behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Third down and long coming up. Looking forward to seeing Deshaun's one catch per year. It's going to be like a 60-yard catch, though. 160-yard catch. That's what I'm saying, what Craig said. He's going to be 60 yards, maybe a touchdown if he remembers how to score the ball. Don't shoo the ghost away. Invite it to make you rich. I like that. I like that mindset a lot better. I never even thought of it. All right, third down and 11. The stadium is getting loud. Make it a skeleton. You got $200 per person. Cosmic mental link. Lamar steps up in the pocket, throws, tries to get to Isaiah Likely, and it's incomplete. Fourth down and 11 coming up. Yeah, as soon as I said that, I look up and see your comment come in, and I was like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. Didn't he do that for the Raiders just a year or two ago, too? That was a very unlikely completion to Isaiah Likely. and it's likely going to be incomplete. I love all the jokes that come with him. Cosmic metal. I don't know. I don't know what. Can you define what cosmic metal is? The punt is going to continue to roll all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Yeah, that's a genre I'm not familiar with. Name change, the Detroit Trions. I'll send you some. All right, I'll check them out when we get off here tonight. I feel like I learn of a new genre every day. Seems like yesterday KC barely got past the Titans. Hey, that's a huge accomplishment. I don't care if they're the worst Titans team in the league or the best Titans team in the league or in the franchise. KC struggles against the Titans. It's just historical at this point. So that's a big win for me. Kansas City Beefs. I don't remember what I called him yesterday. I can't remember, but it was a good. The Saints D, as long as they can match that energy the whole game, they have a real good shot. Oh, yeah, I said the Kansas City Wolves because their mascot was a wolf. I'm not going to call them that, Ben. Someone probably, actually, I'm not even going to say someone. A lot of people probably already do, but I'm not going to. Near twice as many points on the league's best D as the Packers did on the league's worst. That's so sad, man. Tampa Bay Quackeneers. They're ducks. The chefs. The barbecue chefs. Dalton does need to keep him off the field for them to play tough the whole game. I'm hoping I can get a skeleton mask at least by next year because I'm going to dress up as a Packers super fan, King of the North, with a skeleton mask and a crown on top. Frozen Tundra has arrived. Oh, yeah. Playing at Vibrating Head Stadium. Los Angeles Android Chargers. Okay. Cleveland Clown. Yeah, I hear that one quite often. I was gonna say it either way. It's funny. What stadium were you making fun of with that one though? Like this dome or whatever? Because without the lights on it in the daytime, it looks dumb. From the outside, anyway. Cincinnati House Cats. Oh, Arrowhead? I guess that's fair. I was looking at pictures of this stadium, like, during the daytime today, and it's just ugly. All right, 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Saints. Dalton's looking, has time, throws over the middle. It's batted up, and it's going to be intercepted, but there is a flag on the play. He is tripped up on the return. He's going to cut back left and bring it all the way to the 10 before he is out of bounds. I do not know what the flag is. No, it's the Green Bay Cheesers. Okay, so they're going to say pass interference on the defense. Won their Super Bowl last week. Can't knock them too bad. Hey, I'm not knocking. Look, I know Bengals fans will always go after Browns fans. So it's going to be DPI that removes the interception. Stick that flag up your arrowhead. So the Saints will still have the ball. That's just an unfortunate pick anyway. It bounced out of the hands of Juwan Johnson. Now I'm going to call them the Green Bay Cheesers. So 1st and 10 after the pass interference call from the 22. The been paid slackers. Dalton's got time. Now he's under pressure. He's going to check it down. And he's going to get a decent chunk of yards right there. That is Washington who makes the catch. New Orleans Saints. Just punt on 3rd down. It's the only way Dalton doesn't throw a pick. All right, 2nd down and 3 from the 29 now. I don't know who that Washington guy was that just caught the ball. They're going to hand it off to Kamara, and he's going to come up just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and shorts. The New Orleans Aints. That is lucky to him. Because it was a very unlucky pick if there had been no penalty right there. That was a tough run by Kamara. He's honestly a pretty small back. And when I mean small, I mean he's not as muscular as a lot of running backs. 3rd and 1, they're gonna hand it off to him again. He's gonna make a cut, but he's gonna make a smackdown, and the Ravens will get a stock. The Carolina Prancers, are they like reindeer instead of cats? They're just reindeer. The New Orleans Restraints. That actually fits a lot. It just flows well, I mean. Las Vegas Faders. I feel like I've heard that one before. I think it was Marlon Humphrey who makes the big stop. The Saints are going to punt now on 4th and 1. Kick is up, and he's going to call for a fair catch at about the 24. Roquan Smith has already made a huge impact on this defense already. Makes it tough to run the ball on him, that's for sure. Which I feel like the Ravens have always had a pretty solid run defense. Surprised Kamara isn't suspended. Well, the way that they're handing out Chiefs suspensions this year, I am also surprised that Kamara isn't suspended. No, we are the Afraiders this year. That's so sad, but yes. I got a good one for the Raiders, but I don't know how R-rated I could be in this chat. But, how bad is it, really? Indianapolis My Little Ponies. I can deal with that one. I don't know. Somebody had a typo today or yesterday and called the Patriots the pastries, and I laughed so hard. And that was before we had our conversation. This was yesterday morning. And they said the New England pastries, and I was like, that is so funny. The Indianapolis Dolts. You can be R-rated, you just have to bribe Shelby and Nathan. Who are you cheering for? I'm cheering for the Saints today. But realistically, I'm just cheering for a good game because we all hate bad games. The pastries, I like it. Yeah, I laughed so hard because they were like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I'm like, but wait, that's a good one. Another year, coach gets fired after playing us. How can I tell you without saying it all, every word? One letter at a time. I don't know. What team is it, first of all? And maybe I can figure it out. Make a first down on a drive. They only have 1 yard to make a first down and didn't. Right? That's pretty much summarizing their season this year, though. All right, so the Ravens are going to start from the 24. They got 3 guys in the backfield with Lamar in a triangle. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get about 4 yards on a carry. And that was Justice Hill. Seattle Weehawks. That's pretty funny, Craig. The Weehawks. Wee. Seattle Seagulls. LA Hams. LA Spams. You know what? Ham and Spam aren't that far off. 2nd down and 6. Under pressure, Lamar gets it off, and he's going to complete it to Devin Duvernay, just shy of a 1st down. LA Lambs. The LA Sams. More like the LA. Okay, I was about to say the LA Scams. Ben beat me to it. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Give it time, Tim. I think it'll be coming. All right, 3rd down and 1. They're going to hand it off to their fullback, and he will get the yardage for the 1st down. It's hard to stop a guy that big, man, going straight forward. That was Patrick Ricard, Dallas Cowboys. Fired 2 of their position. I saw one of them. I didn't know that there was 2 that got fired, but that's funny. They said that PJ Walker is going to still be their QB going forward, even though Baker Mayfield was the only one to put up any points. Did he just get benched or did he get hurt? Because I thought he just got benched due to poor play. 1st and 10 now from the 35. He fakes a handoff. He's looking right, loads up over across the middle of the field, and he's going to get it to Deshaun Jackson for his 1st catch and a 1st down. Cowgirl's the obvious one. I'm going to return some videotapes. Bye. I've heard that line twice today. Whoever teaches Panthers how to talking if you're going to give up 5 touchdowns to a running back. That's funny. I love burnt chocolate chip cookies. Dallas Cows. Yeah, let's just take the boys off. They're just the cows. All right, just inside Saints territory. 1st down and 10. And they're going to hand it off up the middle with Drake, and he'll get about 4 yards. And a special teams. Okay. Having them come out of the tunnel. Just bring a whole cow. Like, all of them, instead of riding horses out, just ride cows out. Looking at you, Houston. 2nd down and 6 now from the 45. They're going to hand it or fake the handoff. Lamar's going to he's in trouble, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 2 yards. Dennis Allen can't get this team working. He may be gone too. I liked Dennis Allen more so as a DC, but that's easy to say when your coach is Sean Payton, a high-end coach like that. I think Dennis Allen will still be there, win or lose this season. There's just a lot of adjustments, and from going from a coordinator to a head coach. They're not cats. They do not say meow. All right, 3rd down and 8. It's getting loud in the stadium again. I forgot about their wide receiver, Prochet. I just saw his name. 1st and 10, they're going to throw, or 3rd and 8, they're going to throw it. And that was Prochet with the catch for the 1st down. The Houston Oilies. I feel like that is that's true, Rob. They took PJ out as soon as the Bengals sent their 3rd stringers and rookies out on defense. I think so you wouldn't get beat by the 3rd string and lose confidence. Okay, I mean, that's respectable. I think Baker Mayfield was the better option to start at QB against the Bengals anyway, as with no bias, because he just plays well against the Bengals. But I understand not wanting to play him at all either. 1st and 10, they're going to run it with Justice Hill. He's going to lose a couple yards. The Houston Texans, the Houston Croutons. Sounds like a good compliment to a salad. The Falcons are still a team. Yes. They are still a team. Somehow the Falcons are still a better team than a lot of teams, which is crazy. Seattle Caesar salads. Yes. I love Caesar salads. 2nd and 13. Lamar looks, throws over the middle, And he's got his guy, but he's going to be short of the first down. He's going to fight for a couple more yards, but he's not going to get it. It's going to be third down and short. That was Demarcus Robinson on the catch. What's the difference between Australian licorice and American licorice? I don't know. Houston Glasso liners. True. You're right, Steven. That is what a Cowboys fan says. Third down and 1 coming up. I smell a run play or a fake handoff Lamar run play. But they do got their fullback lined up over there again. This time it looks like he's in a block. So they're going to hand it off to Kenyon Drake. No, it was a Lamar. He tricked me, and he's going to go out wide and get the first down. I knew it, but he faked and it tricked me. Oh, genuine question for anyone who knows. I have no idea. I'd buy a pack of Houston croutons. Me too. Caesar salads are where it's at. That's what we had for dinner a couple days ago. Duvernay has had 1 catch in this game so far. First down and 10 for the Ravens now. Just outside, knocking on the door of the red zone at the 24. And Lamar's going to keep. Nope, maybe not. And now he's going to throw it down the field to a wide open Isaiah Likely for a touchdown. I almost picked up Isaiah Likely this week. But I was like, no way he's going to have a good week, like an unexplainable good week 2 times in a row. Ravens are going to take the lead first here in the game, 6-0, 24-yard touchdown reception for Isaiah Likely. It was a good start. And they'll bring Justin Tucker on to kick the extra point. There's 1:23 left in the first quarter. Ravens lead. This quarter's flew by. That was likely. Well, that was a likely touchdown pass. You're right. That was Lamar's 100th career passing touchdown. I can't believe he's got 100 passing touchdowns. Like, I know he's got accounted for a lot of touchdowns in his career, but I just felt like most of them were rushing. So it's crazy that he's hit that milestone already. At least this one. I didn't see the severity of his injury. Was it his shoulder, I believe? Most likely that never happens again. Yeah, but I'm not sure 100%. I know it's at least this game. I think they're not jumping to conclusions because they don't want to risk him going to the IR. Yo, dude, Justin Tucker is money. That's why I don't understand why they don't rely on him more. Also, while we're on commercial break, like I said at the beginning of the stream, for anybody interested in college basketball coverage, also on this channel and actually currently live right now, Dad is running his play-by-plays for the Indiana Hoosier basketball team. So if anybody likes to sit and just chat about college basketball, he will be on multiple times a week doing that as well. That's what Justin Tucker does, the Philly Peacocks. I feel like there's another team. I can't think of it right now, but that would sound better. Pittsburgh Peacocks? Yeah, maybe that one. What you got in your left hand there? Oh, Dr. Pip. Some off-brand migraine medicine. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be 9-4. Is vaping what caused your hair to fall out? No. Scissors. Scissors and a razor is what caused my hair to fall out. And probably the bleach. I don't know. Tampa and Seattle are playing in Germany. Did I just read that right? You read that correctly. I believe that's next week also. Andrew's been beat up this season. This is second or third injury. The other two have been minor, but still injuries that stack up over a long season. Yeah, I know one of them for sure is a shoulder injury, and I believe that's what happened last week on prime time. But I cannot confirm or deny what the rest were. But I remember seeing him banged up earlier in the season. They're gonna be the worst thing to happen to Germany since the 1940s. Oh man. If the Lions ever win the Super Bowl, I'll shave my head bald. For someone like Andrews who gets hit on every pass, he's going to go the way of Gronk after a while, which sucks because, look, as much as the Ravens aren't in my top 5 like teams that I like the most, the Philly Beagles, the Philly Bagels. I love Mark Andrews. I'm just like a super fan of the tight ends, and I don't want to see him go down that path. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. That's Taysom Hill. He's going to keep, and he's going to lower his shoulder for the contact and get about 3 yards. There is a flag on the play. The baseball team had a beagle as a mascot, and they actually had a team beagle. I would root for that team until the Reds get a new owner. I am currently rooting for the Seattle Redlegs until the Reds do something that doesn't make me sad all the time. That's going to be a hold on the offense, so they're going to replay the first down in 20. But Cincinnati Bengals. I actually hate that name. Like, I've heard a lot of like names poking fun at the Bengals over the years, and like as much as I like funny like trash talking names, like the Bengals ones I hate the most. 1st and 20. Dalton goes to pass and it's going to get batted down 2nd down and 20. I don't think football teams do live mascots though. I wish they did. The Chiefs used to. They used to have a horse. Well, and then they retired her and switched to the wolf. I wish they'd just bring a live wolf. That'd be pretty cool. Ravens D's on fire, and honestly, the Saints D isn't doing all that bad either. Calais Campbell is the oldest defensive player to take a snap this season. What a weird stat. These statisticians get paid. I hope they get paid a lot because they just find every little thing. 2nd and 20, Dalton has time this time, checks it down to Kamara. He's going to make a cut, make a guy miss. He's still on his feet, and he's going to go down past the 20. Cincinnati Beagles. The Atlanta Felons. Oh, my gosh. The Reds were better when a little old lady owned them back in the 90s. I wish, no, I'm not even going to say that. Like, the Reds are just bad, man. Use Hill on 2nd and 3rd. I agree, not on 1st down. Third down and 8 from the 22. They might they can't let the clock. The play clock's running down. Dalton's looking under pressure, and he's going to get brought down back by the 12 to 4th down, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Not a good way to end the first quarter. He did not have a chance on that play, man. He just got whacked. All the words that rhyme with Bengals are cheesy or something. Like, yeah, look, I'm all for making fun. Look, I'll make fun of my own team if you give me a good name. But the Bengals ones that I've heard over the extent of my entire life, because I live near Cincinnati and, I've lived in a Cincinnati household my whole life, but they are the most annoying nicknames. And maybe it's because I don't like the Steelers. Like, I actually just hate them. And it's usually their fan base coming at the Bengals. Maybe it's because it's coming from them, but I feel like the Bengals, like, nicknames or whatever are the worst. Hey, Lisa, you enjoy. Have a good rest of your night. That was not a good quarter. They could call them the Shingles, Rob. Look, I would be less mad at the Cincinnati Shingles because that kind of like goes with each other than the Bungles. Like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I thought it was the Bungholes this whole time. What's up, Z? Yeah, the Shingles. Like, that's funny. The Cincinnati Shingles, it goes like the sounds go together. It's good. But like the Bengals and then the Bungles, like, I feel like that is so stupid. I'm all for making fun of any team name. Uh, the Arm Pittsburgh. Like I'm making for it. Like, look, I'm a Chiefs fan, but you want to give me a good one that I can laugh at, and I will laugh if it's good. Don't come in here with the dumb ones just because you hate the team. Like the ones that I hear for a lot of teams are pretty good, but I can't get past that. Those are like the worst ones out of all of them I've ever heard for all 32 teams. The Bungles is the worst nickname for a team I've ever heard. Cincinnati Dangles, hope in front of their fans. Let's go check in real quick with Papa Bloodstream, see how his is going. There it is. All right, 4th and 16, the start of the second quarter. The Saints are going to punt. Kick is up, and it is a very short kick. It's going to bounce to about, they got a friendly roll to about the 34 or 33. The Kansas City Thieves. I like it. Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs. I like calling them the Chiefs, like Chiefs, but with a B instead of an F, because one of their hats that they have where the F is like a cursive F looks like a B. So I've called them that for a long time. Beeps. You got a 40-point lead. Yeah, I was just looking at that. 86-51 right now. He's probably having a good time over at that stream. If anybody wants to go say hello to him, 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 33. I will drop a link in here. And they're going to hand the ball off to Drake up the middle for just a couple. Where's this stream? Here it is. All right. Anybody wants to say hello to Papa Blood? There he is at that link right there. Don't blame me for this Minnesota one. Or Peeps. The Peeps. Chiefs gives me the image of a bunch of butlers as mascots. Drake's cakes all over the field. Purple Nords. 2nd down and 6. They're going to go back to the ground with Drake, and he's going to get smacked up for only a short gain. It's going to be a 3rd down for the Ravens. I feel like I had a good one for the Vikings not that long ago, but I cannot remember. Oh, so the final score of the IU game, 88-53. What's up, Dave? What's going on? 3rd down and 4 now. Lamar checks it down to Drake. He's going to be wide open, and he's going to get enough for the 1st down. IU wins. I just got that score update. Huge win to start your season off. I'm pretty excited to follow that this season. New Orleans better tighten down and get a stop here. Yeah, I was just thinking that, but, as soon as I saw Drake move out wide, I knew he was getting a 1st down. Arizona's hard, y'all. 1st and 10 now from the 44. They're going to give it off to Drake again. He's going to get a little bit tripped up and push forward for just a short gain. How are we, Dave? Second down and 9 for the Ravens. Arizona Canaries. All right, 2nd and 9. Lamar looking, has time. He's going to load up a little bit deeper and just over the head of anybody that could catch it. Salty about daylight savings, but good otherwise. I saw your tweet about an hour ago about it. I understand. I mean, I enjoyed an extra hour of sleep, but other than that, I hated all of it. All right, 3rd and 9. This crowd is still in this game. They are getting loud. The Ravens are 4 for 5 on 3rd down tonight. Their average yards, 5 yards per 3rd down. It's going to be a 3rd and long this time. Lamar drops back, looks, pressure's coming, and he evades a sack, but he fumbles it, and he's going to take off and load up deep down the sideline. And he nearly has his guy into Deshaun Jackson around the 5-yard line, but it is broken up. That was about to be a massive play. Incomplete. The Saints get a stop here with 11:53 left in the half. That was a throw, man, because the system couldn't adjust to the change of time. I'm like, BS. I told my boss I was going to do that just to do that. But she didn't think it's as funny as I did. We did gain an hour, but 4th down and 9. The kick is up, and it is going to be fair caught at the 22. I love my extra hour of sleep. Normally, I use it to play video games or something, but this year, or usually I go to the bar because you get an extra hour at the bar, but I don't really go there anymore. But I used it for sleep this time. Need a lot of points from Lamar tonight to win my fantasy. All I need is points from Chris Olave, and I'll be good. I'm actually, let me go check on that. I might already be good. He does have 1 or 2 catches. Oh, no, I'm still down 4 points. I need 4 points from him to win. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday at Crash. That's fair. When time moves back that's what really gets me. Yeah, I don't like it when time goes back or moves forward, I guess, in the spring for the first week. Cutting a foot off the bottom of a blanket and adding it to the top doesn't give you a longer blanket. That's true. Deshaun be like, okay, I go home for the rest of the season. You have to be this tall to sit out of the bar. Listen, I might look like a child, and I might be the same height as a child, but they cannot deny me. Plus, they make good food, so I love it there. All right, this is the Saints' chance to get some points, at least before the half, so make this a manageable. It's already just a 1-score game, but the way that the Ravens play football, you don't want to get too far behind. I wouldn't sell you cigarettes. That's all right. Most people wouldn't. Look, I work at a casino, and every single day I have someone be like, "You're not old enough to work here." And I'm like, "You're right. I snuck in." Where's the Shebster at? She's here. She's a sniper, so she's just keeping quiet, waiting for someone to slip up. That's like 8 drives worth of points. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Dave. I finally started digging a little bit into that game, and I just can't understand. I cannot understand at all. There's nothing to understand. All right, Andy Dalton lined up in the back. This time they have Howard lined up at the running back position. And they're going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to get a quick pass to his tight end. And they're going to get about 8 yards on that. No, he just suck. I just don't understand. Does your driver's license have a beanie in the pic? No, they won't let you. But they'll let you smile. They'll let you smile, but you can't wear a hat. I would have a beanie if it was okay. 2nd down and 2. Kamara's back in the game at the 30-yard line. And they're going to hand the ball off, but the play is going to get blown dead. I just now stopped getting carded over the past year or two. I'm 32. Listen, my stepmom is shorter than I am, smaller than I am, and, she was born in 76, and she still gets carded, man. It's the height. Like, if I was 5 inches taller, people probably wouldn't say half as much to me. No hat or glasses, unless you have to wear them, I think. No, maybe. Well, in Kentucky, I think you can wear glasses, just not sunglasses. 2nd down and 7 now for the Saints. It's Taysom Hill, and then he hands it off. This was a bad play. He should have just kept it, and it's going to go for a loss. What if I don't have eyes? Can I have glasses then? I have a federal ID. You can't smile. Wore a red shirt and haven't shaved for 2 days. I'll look like a convict. Boo. Wait, what are you booing at, Mickey? Also. Oh. Ah! You got me. 3rd down and 8 now. And there's another flag. True, but I'm 6'4". Yeah, see, I'm 4'11". If I was maybe like 5'3" or taller, I probably wouldn't get as much. You got me. As much criticism as I get, but I'm the size of a child, so that makes me a child. Don't tell Zach about your stepmother. That's all right. 3rd down and 3. Dalton, look, quick pass. And it's going to be caught to Juwan Johnson, but he's not going to get very much. I look like a Sasquatch at 15, so I was drinking in pubs early. What's the age, the legal drinking age in Australia? Because I know in a lot of countries it's all different. Some countries it's 16, 18, 21. I'm a very capable small person, okay? Yeah, we all know a guy, Ben. I have my own personal story or two. I also was at a bar one time, and this dude that was plastered, 4th and 2, the Saints are going to punt, and he, spilled his beer all over me and my friend, and while he was leaning in, he was like, hey, guys, and he thought he was whispering, but he was shouting. He was like, I'm only 17, and I was like, stop yelling that. Like, get out of me. Yeah, Sam, that's who I was talking about. He was just like, I'm only 17, and I'm like, please leave me alone. I'm wearing your beer. Legal age in Australia is 8. Wait, is it 8 or 18? Wait, the Kegel age is 8, but the legal age is 18. Got it. When you get to heaven, God will make you 5'11" and 120 pounds. Well, then I would probably look a little goofy because I wouldn't change much weight, but I would be a foot taller. And there's a Winger song, too. What's the score? Is the ball? What quarter is it? What is the reason they are playing? Score 7-0. Ball. Ravens. second quarter. The reason they're playing is because they're forced to. They do not have a choice. I'm my own legal age. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot underweight for 5'11". I would be very sickly looking. Well, I was like, they must think I'm gonna play in the NBA or something if they think I'm under 18, right? Like, I have a lot of tall friends that people are like, they're a child, and I'm like, no. I ask that question every time I see the Colts play. What's up, Raleigh? I am underage for everything. I believe you. I believe you, Mickey. I am only 12. That just reminds me of the bench warmers, dude. And he's got the paper. He says, I am 12 with like $20 wrapped in it and green crayon. Oh man, the Colts, being a Colts fan has got to be the saddest thing ever in the recent years. I am underage for Social Security and AARP. Nothing else. What's for dinner? I had some burgers and fries. This is not too bad. Not too bad. All right, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. I feel like we've only watched the Ravens play offense on this game so far. He fakes the handoff. Lamar has time. He's going to lob it up just over the head of Isaiah Likely. Unlikely to catch that. Down to 10. I hope they develop Likely to be such a big piece of their offense like Mark Andrews. Taylor Swift is 5'11", 139 pounds. Yeah, but I feel like 139 and 120 is a big difference. It doesn't seem like that big difference, but 19 pounds is a lot. A big change for that height anyway. Matt Ryan not doing very good at QB. Didn't they sack head coach today? Yes, they did. Called San Francisco. Question, would Alex and Shelby dress me as a child or a stud muffin? 2nd and 10, quick throw hits Deshaun Jackson for a first down. I would dress you as a child stud muffin. I just woke up from my migraine nap. I needed a migraine nap from this before this stream, but I did not get to take it because of the arguing with football fans, I guess, before the stream. Taylor weighed like 5 more pounds when I met her. The burgers were normal size, not like Lego accessories. No, they were pretty big. Well, at least the buns were pretty big. That's weird. That's suspicious. All right, 2nd down and 15 now. From their own 14. They're going to fake the handoff. Lamar, it looks like he wants to load it deep. He pump fakes, throws, then chucks it down, hits his guy, and someone comes flying to make the save. She knew I was trouble when I walked in. I don't know how we always manage to make it back to Taylor Swift in this chat. So we're doing height, weight, and age. I don't know how we got to height, weight, and age, but I guess we are. Let's get it going, OMG. We've been crapping this game. Hey, your defense really hasn't been all that bad, though, Raleigh. All right, 3rd down and 8. They're 4 for 6 from 3rd downs. They got to stop last time. Let's see if they can do it again. Lamar drops back looking. He's bouncing around, gets a pass off to his tight end. No one around. And he's going to get shoved out of bounds after the 1st down. Why you got to be so mean? No. Would I have to grow my hair out or can I stay bald? Maybe like half and half. Like, you don't have to grow your hair out long, but just enough that we can spike it up a little bit. The offense is the problem, yes. And I don't think that they're a problem. I just think they haven't gotten anything going yet. First down and 10 from the 40. He fakes the handoff. Lamar keeps. He's going right. He's going to get pushed out of bounds after about 6-yard gain. Second down coming up. Second down and 4. 6:45 left in the first half. Both teams still have all three timeouts. I'm putting Taylor on a meat diet. I'm pretty sure that woman is not human. I think she is an AI. Second and 4, hands it off to Justice Hill. He is going to get smacked down right around the line of scrimmage. Emoji looks like it's straight out of old school Zelda. Kinda, yeah. I don't know what it looks like on here. Oh, it looks the same as it does on the computer, but yes. All right, third down and 3. If I had a penny for every time I thought of you, I would have a cent. That's right, I only think of you once. It just happens to be all day long. I love pickup lines, man. Third down and 3. Lamar's going to keep, and missed tackle allows him to get the first down in a big game. No way you're getting all that out in the club. I'd lie about how I look, but I used a recent photo in my profile. Are playing well in this game. Is Lamar Jackson your top 5 best QBs in the NFL, like for this season or of all time? Because of all time, he's working his way up the list, but I wouldn't say he's there just yet. But this season, pretty close. I don't know. There's been a lot of weird QB this year. First and 10, fakes a handoff, hesitates, throws it over the middle to Prochet. He lands straight on his head after the tackle, but he looks to be okay. First down and 10 for this season. Yeah, I feel like I could put him in the top 5. He's not Michael Vick yet, but he's had a fairly good career. Yeah, I was gonna say all time, definitely not. For this season, I think that's pretty fair. You have to consider like all the big names in football, and then you've got guys, sleeper guys like Geno Smith that you'd put in that top 5 right now. First and 10, Lamar loads up deep, just barely overthrows Demarcus Robinson in the end zone. Second down and 10. Does this smell like chloroform to you? No, I will not put Kirk Cousins in the top 5. Oh, hey, I have a question for you. Okay, I might have an answer for you. That was a good throw by Lamar. It was just a little high. Not much. It was like right here, man. How about those Chiefs? Listen, I was stressed last night, and that game took about a year off my life. But it was a good one. It looks like there is an injured Saint on the field, so they're taking a timeout. That does seem more like a statement. The answer is 42. Yes. So they're going to take an injury timeout here. I'm trying to think realistically right now in the NFL who my top 5 QBs are. Yeah, okay. Davis Mills, Kenny Pickett. No, Geno's good. Russell Wilson. I don't know. I can't even think of him. Roger. Okay, I could put Rodgers on that list right now. And Matt Stafford, yeah. No, Jared Goff. Wait, no, Matt Stafford. I'll put Matt Stafford above Jared Goff in my top 5 best QBs. I put them in last comment. Oh, wait. Did I miss it? My actual top 5 would probably be obviously Patrick Mahomes, Geno Smith. I have to put Josh Allen in this list, but he is not in the top 2 right now because he has become a Matt Ryan turnover machine. But he is in the top 5. Joe Burrow, and I don't even know. Tua. Oh yeah, I'll throw Tua in there. Landed after that one hit where he landed on top of his head. Yeah, I did. And my favorite play of that game was the backup tight end, Noah Gray, making the catch of the game, man. Like, I thought it was Travis Kelce at first. Bailey Zappi, he's in the top 5 of backup QBs I've seen this year. And all the backup QBs I've seen so far was Zappi. I'm going to say Baker because Baker was a starter and now he's a backup. Who else have I seen this year? Is Kenny Pickett the starter or the backup? Because he was the backup, but now he's a starter. I was like, that could be, yeah, I know. Mahomes, Geno, Allen, Tua, and Jackson. Yeah, okay, so I didn't even put Jackson in my top 5 when I listed that, so I apologize. I still think he could be a top 5. Ellinger. I can't even think of 5 QB backups right now. 2nd down and 10, Lamar keeps. Marcus Mariota's a starter, and he's going to get a first down there. They're just outside the 10, 1st and 10. Dak. Oh, yeah, Cooper Rush is probably the best, maybe top 2 backup QB I've seen this year. Jacoby Brissett, well, technically Deshaun Watson is like the backup, and whoever his backup's a backup. Andy Dalton is good. I know people don't think that, and people will never think that, and they've seen him make some ding-dong mistakes, but I don't think he's bad. Malik Willis looks pretty good, man. I'm not going to lie. He hasn't had to throw it a whole lot, but he looks pretty good. 1st and 10, hands it off to, wait, no, he doesn't. He keeps, and he's just going to set him down right on his butt at the line of scrimmage. He's evil. Wait, who's evil? The unspoken son of Satan. Wait, who's the unspoken son? Oh, Dalton. I like him, man. I do. I think Andy Dalton with the Saints, although hasn't always been the best this season, is probably my favorite right now. Mahomes, and finally Mahomes. Yes. 2nd down and 10. He's going to throw, hits Kenyon Drake, and he's going to put his head down and get at least close to a first down. Looks like they're going to give him the first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. I'm telling you, there's dead people behind those eyebrows. Maybe. There's something back there. Something brewing. I don't think we're winning this game. You never know. We still got 2 quarters and 2 minutes. I'm supposed to be on that list, Mickey. Oh, yeah. Nathan's in my top 5 as well. 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off. And Kenyon Drake is just going to walk into the end zone. Joe Flacco was very serviceable as his time playing this year. Saints are going to take another 6 points and add that to their lead. Flacco is a gladiator. He looked good, man. That comeback drive against the Browns was he played a good game there. I hate being a Saints fan sometimes. Listen, we all have I hate being a blank fan sometimes of our own teams. Fill in the blank with your own team there. He came in sixth. Sorry, bud. Hey, at least that means he's in the top 10, right? That counts. All right, the extra point is going to be up and good. Ravens take a 14-0 lead. I believe they get the ball after the half. He did. I hate being a football fan sometimes because it destroys my mental weekly. But I absolutely love it because of that. We've got just over 2 minutes left until halftime. So we still got the 2-minute warning. Both teams have all their timeouts, so this last 2 minutes probably will last forever. That was a great game, Chiefs. Wow, how good is Mahomes? I am thankful every single day that we have Patrick Mahomes. He makes mistakes sometimes, but he is only human, as do all the other greats make mistakes sometimes. But at the end of the day, I wake up thankful for 15 every single day. Derek Carr can't spell QB. I don't know what's going on with Derek Carr, and I know there's going to be a lot of blame put on him because anytime a team does not play well, it's always the first go to the QB. I still am a firm believer that a lot of that is coaching because this team is not all that different than they were last year. They just added more talent to their roster. The only main difference is coaching. And like I know that McDaniels has had flashes of greatness with this team, but they went from a playoff team to fighting to not get the first overall pick team, and that just I don't know. He has learning. Yeah, well, call it what you will. I don't like calling it mistakes either. But I feel like we're watching him continuously grow every week, and I think that's how it should be for all of this younger generation of QB. Watch them learn from their mistakes and get better from them. We can run two at once. Yeah, that's super awesome, man. I went in there. I had Shelby go check out yours while I started up, and I went in there a little bit later. That was super cool. It's going to be a touchback at the 2-minute warning, where the Saints will take over. Try to get some points on this drive before halftime. I think points here, even just 3, are crucial for the rest of this game. It's not Thursday. Don't brag. Wait. I don't know what I said, so sorry, Craig. I don't see Patrick Graham being with the Raiders after this year. He came from the Giants. First down and 10. Dalton looking, quick pass. It's going to get batted down. Second down and 10 coming up. Patrick's biggest mistake was not drowning his little brother when he was like 3. Oh. The next generation incoming. Yeah, I mean, I just don't remember what I was saying. What I said, I guess, Craig. Where do you think OBJ goes? Probably still the Bills. Like, it's very likely he goes to the Rams. The Chiefs is still an option. The Cowboys is a big option. Second and 10, they're going to hand it off to Kamara. He's going to make a cut and get just about 9 yards on the carry. But I really feel like, for whatever reason, he's going to be a Buffalo Bill. Third down and 1. A Buffalo Bison, sorry. Third down and 1. The clock's not stopping. They're going to QB sneak, get the first down. Seattle? That'd be cool. That would be cool. But the Cowboys is looking likely as well. It's rough on Thursdays, I feel, but I don't mind anyway. The whole two casts at once comment is always rough on Thursdays, I feel, but I don't mind anyway. Well, I'm lost. Sorry. Think we have Alvin Kamara. He is a stud, man. It's crazy how good he is, and I think he's as fast as he is because, like I said earlier, Saints are going to use their first timeout. I think it's an injury timeout, but because he's not as big as like your typical running back. Like when you look at, I don't know, Derrick Henry is just tall and huge, and then Nick Chubb, he is short, but he is huge. Kamara is like just small, but I think that's why he's so fast. Is Andy Dalton second or third QB behind Taysom Hill? I think it's Andy Dalton, Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston currently. 1, 2, 3. I can never sit in one spot and talk to people for hours at a time. You have talent I don't possess. You know, I don't know. I just like hanging out. I don't like going out of my house very much, but I still enjoy hanging out, and this is the perfect way to do that. Where these football fans are just plain assholes. You're probably right. Andy Dalton one starter, yeah. I think they're still waiting for Winston to get 100% because he did have 4 fractures in his spine, and people kind of wrote that off because they let him play earlier in the season with those. But like, that's still serious, man. Post Breeze, yeah. I mean, it's hard to replace a guy like that. I low-key think the Saints are going to find a way to clear enough cap to steal Jackson. That would be insane. That really would be insane. What's up, Philadelphia Eagles? Yeah, I mean, look what happened to the Colts post Manning. Like they did get their guy in Andrew Luck, but you know they did not protect him, and you saw how far that goes. And now they've had like 8 quarterbacks since then, and there's just it's hard to replace a guy like that. Like Brady left, they got Mac Jones. They got lucky that they got a very similar style QB in the draft, and you know a coachable guy. Brett Favre, they had Aaron Rodgers, and so I don't know who's going to be the next guy there, but you know you're going to see growing pains in that. It's really just hard. Drew Brees left, and they're still just trying to figure it out. 1st and 10, Dalton has all the time in the world. Now he's being chased, rolls right, throws, and makes the completion to his guy, gets the first down. And they're going to try to hurry it up a little bit from the 49-yard line. I did the flip the other day. Heck yeah, man. Dalton's looking, quick throw again, and it is caught. And they're going as fast as they can to get back to the line. I think that was Callaway with the catch. 2nd down and 3. Dalton looking, throws over the middle. He's going to go straight back to Callaway again. And I think they're going to use their timeout right here with 33 seconds left on the clock. CJ Stroud, we're picking first this year. Hey, I could see that. I know it wasn't Rodgers' first year. I feel like Rodgers will retire, man. Settle down before Shelly puts me on timeout. Wonder if it's all the coaching changes that make it that way. Every new coach getting different QBs every 2 years. Yeah, Rob, like what Rob said right here. Everyone who loses their franchise QB goes through it. I don't know. It's going to look weird in Green Bay the next couple years. I don't think they're going to fall back as much as you think. I mean, they're having a down year right now. 1st and 10, check it down to Kamara, and he's only going to get a yard. And they're going to run to the line. Someone just called a timeout. The Saints may have just used their final timeout. Love could be the guy. I mean, I saw this tweet yesterday, and it was like Jordan Love can throw 3 interceptions and something else for a lot less money, and I was like, ouch. Gotta shave and shower. Anyone with music recommendations? See if I haven't downloaded anything new recently. Maybe. Have you heard Blink-182's new song called Edging? Because it's all right. And wait, I'll send a let me find this video real quick and I'll send it, and you can tell me what you think of it. All right, 2nd down and 9. Saints are all out of timeouts. He's going to load up near the sideline and make the catch to Olave, or make the throw to Olave for a 1st down. All right, here we go. Oops, hit the wrong thing. All right, my buddy's band just released this not too long ago, and it's very good. There you go, Dave. All right, 1st down and 10 with 20 seconds on the clock from the 15-yard line. Heard System of a Down randomly yesterday, and I was like, oh, wait, that music was awesome in 2001. I like System of a Down. All right, Dalton looking, has time, throws, and he hits a wide open Callaway in the end zone, but he can't haul it in. Second down and 10. That was just, he's going to be beating himself up over that one. It was a little bit high. He just couldn't pull it in. I've only seen System of a Down once, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was very good. Pearl Jam's not bad. 15 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. Dalton looking, shoulder pass to the end zone again. This time, looking for Olave. It's going to be incomplete. Marlon Humphrey with the cover. Often goofy show from Cisco. Yeah, I like good shows like that. I got M&M's. They live 3 doors down. Oop. Nathan sniped him. Ravens defense is just good, man. All right, 3rd and 10. I see this being another shot to the end zone. And Dalton throws, and he just throws it too high this time. 4th and 10. They're going to have to settle for a field goal here. That Middle Eastern singing style incorporated in rock music. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, that might not be your cup of tea, and that's okay. But, like, you can't say that they're bad. Like, it's just fun. It's different, and I thoroughly appreciate that. All right, so the Saints field goal unit is going to come out. It's going to be a 33-yard field goal attempt with 5 seconds left. Kick is up, and it is good. And that will be our score for the half. 14-3, Ravens lead. Not a bad half. The Saints need to make some offensive adjustments to go into the 3rd quarter. That was made me drop my candy. How red is Andy Dalton's hair? Not being offensive, I didn't realize. He is the Red Rifle, man. It was about a man coming out of a cold pool. Stone Temple Pilots aren't bad either. It is very, very red. Electric Ginger. He is red like fire out of hell. His facial hair is more dark red than his... It is. I noticed that recently. I didn't think that it was that different until I got a good angle one time. I feel like when he was in Cincinnati, even though like the orange in the jerseys and stuff complemented his hair, like I feel like it's more red now than it was then when it had more reason to look more red. I think as he gets older, it just gets more intense. Only time I get red is when I take a hot shower after cold weather. Listen, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I am still living high on the Jets beating beating the Bills yesterday. I can't stop thinking about it. It got darker red because he's older. Yeah, I was like maybe that I guess that makes sense, but I just feel like it is so red now. Maybe he's like stolen a couple souls, and it's just all going straight to his hair. Dude, I loved it, man. I was at work, and one of our high rollers came in when I walked out near the sports book, and he's like, "You got any money on any of these games?" And I was like, "No," because every time I bet on something, they lose. And he's like, "What are you thinking?" And I was like, "The Jets money line." And he's like, "You're crazy, you're crazy." And so this dude put like $1,000 on the points for the Jets. And then after the game, he was like, "What happened in the Jets game?" And I was like, "They won, they won." And he was like, "No way." He was like, "I would have made like 55K if I would have put all my money on that." And I was like, "I told you." I didn't know it. And then someone else was like, "How did you know?" I was like, "I didn't. That was just wishful thinking by 1,000 miles." But um, I was so happy about that. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've seen them live too, and that is a fun show. I like the stage production. Um, like I just feel like it all looks good. My hair's like four different shades of bright blonde now, depending on what part of my scalp it's growing out of. Pink Floyd, I like them too. Let's do that challenge. See how many Red Hot Chili Peppers you can eat. I mean, I'm willing to try. I'm not scared to do it, but I'm not going to enjoy it. Got me listening to a sweet talking woman now. Damn good call. My hair, my natural hair is, well, let's go this side. It's just getting darker. It used to be close to this color, and the older I get, the darker it gets. So it's like different shades of sandy blonde into brown now. But it used to be very, very blonde on its own. I used to have really long hair as well. But when I was a senior in high school, I decided to just cut it all off. Try something new. I'll do it with you. Just don't throw up on me, Alyssa, and I'll try my best not to throw up on you. My hair's kind of long. Your hair is kind of long, but you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with long hair. I think I'm going to start growing mine. See what happens. Yeah, I say start like I haven't already, but I have not cut the top in a couple months, so I have it like contained, but when there is nothing, no product or anything in it, it's like down here. What do you mean, kinda? Question mark. Papa, why don't you come in here and say hello? I know you're down. I know you're at your computer because I can hear you. I love all the NFL commercials now where they have Geno Smith's face on it because like no one talked about him and now everyone's talking about him. Yeah, I was talking to you. I'm a sucker for long, dark, straight hair, like Asian hair. That gets you in trouble every time. Hey, at least you're honest, Rob. I don't know. I feel like I just love all hair and all hair colors. Like, I don't think there's like any specific hair color. I'm a sucker for that. I just like all hair colors, man. Looks good. I mean, as long as it looks good. I think probably my least favorite hair color is just black, because people who dye their hair black, they don't need to do that. Like, if you're not born with black hair, you should never have black hair. But um I just feel like black is harder to complement the skin. Purple is your fave. I do. Who gets the call at the start of the third? Wait. Oh, the ball. I believe the Ravens. The Ravens should start with the ball. I just want to dye my hair like pink or something, but I work very hard to keep my hair this color, and I don't want to change it because it will be so hard to get it back to this color and a lot of work. What's my favorite color? I feel like you've never told me what your favorite color is, but I'm going to guess red. I don't think that's right. Red. Oh, everybody in the chat, give a warm welcome to Papa.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? How's your game go?
Phenomenal, man. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, black people who dye their hair black it's not good. It's not good. You have to be born with black hair to wear black hair. Like that. That's it. Blue. I knew I should have went blue, but for whatever reason, I was like, my favorite color. It's not even my favorite color, but the color I thought of was red, so that's why I'm gonna say red.
Dude, basketball was electric today, man.
I wish I could have stayed the whole time, but I had to. I was looking forward to this stream. I was looking forward to test out the 2 streams on one channel, which it went well. I don't think you had any issues, and this was the least amount of connectivity issues I've ever had. I
was running more stuff.
Yeah.
I was running OBS. I was running 2 computers, and I was streaming a game plus we were running more today than we normally do.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I had the best internet connectivity that I've had. Like, as soon as I popped in, everything was good.
You know, Mickey, it seems to be here lately that there's a few more browns messing with the grays. I'm going to have to do something because I don't like it.
Let us dye your hair like purple or something.
No chance.
Why?
Not purple.
You can't use work as an excuse anymore.
Yeah, well, I can use work as an excuse because that you think it's okay, and it's okay in the social world to have green hair and stuff. But if you live in my world with 60-year-old maintenance guys, green hair would be a horrible death.
I bet you could talk Nick into doing it with you.
No, I couldn't. There ain't no way.
I bet you could.
No. You know what I noticed today? If Nick had more hair on top of his head, he would look more like Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Same color.
Yeah.
Electric ginger. That's my new favorite word.
If the Bengals ever win a Super Bowl, we're dyeing your hair orange.
Let me retire.
We're dyeing your hair orange. If Chiefs win the Super Bowl, I'll dye my hair red. All of it.
Cool.
And if the Bengals win a Super Bowl, we'll dye your hair orange.
Okay.
2 stream COD Warfare. I don't know if I could stream that game. I'm not as good as I want to be, and but I'm not bad enough for it to just be continuously comical. What? He can't throw a ball either. Thanks for stopping in here with me, saying hello.
I wanted to come up and say, hey, at halftime today, I'm still looking at, I forget where I'm watching the game at. I've got so many screens open right now, but definitely, boy, I tell you what, Andy had a couple good opportunities there at the end. He overthrew a couple passes.
Dude, it was like this far in the end zone. That first down pass to the end zone was what they needed. If KC wins the Super Bowl, I can. You just said you're bald. I will dye your skull whatever color I want. Then you would rather have hair than me to dye your skull, because I'll do it. It'll be just a Sharpie marker instead of hair dye.
Yeah, I really don't like the gray at all. It bothers me.
Well, dye it brown.
I'm going to at some point.
Let Shelby do it.
Yeah,
she does excellent on short hair. Look at this. Well, it's a mess right now, so don't really look at this.
Hey, one of the guys in the other chat was really busting on me about your vaping.
Yeah, me too. He was busting on me too. He left. He was mad.
Yeah.
That guy that was talking about the vape. Did you see it?
He's like,
I'll show you.
He's like, is that your daughter and you're letting her vape? I'm like, she's an adult. She does what she wants to do. I don't like it, but I can't stop it.
Listen, I could be doing worse things, okay? I could be doing worse things.
We had somebody like that last year. I wonder if it's the same person, just a different name.
Nah, it's not. This guy's new. He came from a Grassy raid this year. He's a nice guy, though.
Yeah, it was general concern for your health, so
I appreciated it. I did. I did appreciate it. You told me to, I didn't think you were actually going to grow it out. So I lost interest in those games after I got kids, but it's still stupid economic war simulation games like Oh my god, I love Civilization 6. Don't even get me started. Those are my favorite kind of games. I also really like Age of Mythology and Age of Empire. All right, we're back in the third quarter. You can hang out in the chat if you'd like.
I'll be back.
Thanks for stopping in with me. It's going to be a touchback. I'm so glad to have a couple more Chiefs fans in this Grassy raid. The past Grassy raids, I just got angry Packers fans. But I appreciate the Packers fans. I do. But a lot of more Chiefs fans came over this time, and so that's awesome. Number one Ravens fan, what's up? After y'all gotta dress me up sometime, might as well let the hair grow out as well. I'll cut my hair when you cut yours. So we'll see how long your hair gets. First down and 10 for the 25 from the Ravens. They're going to hand it off to Drake, who is having a heck of a game. He's going to spin, but he's not going to get much more after the spin. He'll get over 6. Hey, number one Ravens fan, thank you. I have not ever played any of the Victoria games, but I'm actually going to write that down to check it out, because that's it just sounds like a kind of game that I will get into. I'm going to write it up here. Victoria 3. It's like Civilization on steroids. Hey, I appreciate that, Ravens fan. If it's anything like Civilizations, I know I'll like it because I love those kind of games. Second down and 2. Hands it off to Drake again. He's going to bust open for a big gain, but he does get tripped up after he crosses the 45. What a heck of a start for him, especially in the second half, man. I like XCOM games. I can't let it grow extremely long. I have curly hair. That's more of a reason to let it grow extremely long. Deshaun Jackson is in the game, yes. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 45. And they're going to hand it off to Drake again. He'll make a cut, and he will get 5 on the carry. My hair looks like I'm in the Beatles when it gets long. And there is a flag on that play. I keep my sides short, but at one point in my life, I think I was about 17. I had straight up like some Justin Bieber hair, but it was all my natural color. I'll see if I can find a picture because it's kind of funny. I thought about just going back to that, but leaving it like the bleach blonde. Let's go. Yes, yes. Absolutely. All right. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 after the penalty. From the 35, fakes the handoff. Lamar looks to throw, has time. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it. And he's going to get it to Justice Hill for a short gain. I got a haircut, though. I used to look like Zumba from The Lion King. That's awesome. I'll show you a pic in like 2 weeks of what my hair looks like. Wait, who are we rooting for again? Whoever you want to root for, Mickey. I'm happy either way. All right, so now the Saints are going to get a roughing the passer call. Well, here's a picture of me back in the day with like real long hair of my natural color. Don't even look like me. It's a whole new person. That was like probably about 6 months before I chopped it all off. 1st and 10 now after the roughing the passer. The Cravens or the Sooners? Both. Both of them. Let's see. They're going to hand it off. This time looks like to Justice Hill. He's going to get tripped up, but he's still going to have a pretty good big gain after that. I'm trying to find my straight up like Bieber picture. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Straight up the Biebs for a hot minute. It was fun. I did look 12, but I was like 16 in that, so that's fair. 2nd down and 1. Lamar's going to keep. He's going to get a cut to the outside. Gets the 1st down, steps out of bounds. Rooting for a competitive game. Yes, let's go. Yes, Rob. I'm joining that bandwagon. All right, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. The Saints defense needs a stop. They need to tighten up, and we'll see if they can do anything here. Ravens are just rolling. At least it's Monday Night Football game, not a Thursday Night Football game. That's true, but this score looks like a Thursday Night Football game. Yeah, so I'm thinking about, since I never did it with the blonde, 1st and 10, check down to Ricard. He moves backwards and dives forward for just about a 4 or 5 yards game. My friends say the Ravens are trash. They're not trash, man. They're just plagued with injuries. But I've never done my hair like that with the blonde. It's getting pretty close to that. 2nd down and 6 after the Ricard catch. But it's getting long. I've been letting it just grow and get all... It's getting to a point I don't know what to do with it. I had a friend, she had a huge crush on Justin. Most people did. I still know a lot of like people my age that do at 26 for over 3/4. Yeah, I mean, yes, you're right. 2nd down and 6. Lamar's going to keep again. He's trying to get to the edge. He does, but he's only going to get 5 yards. My hair naturally goes Bieber. If I didn't cut my sides, it probably would be like that a lot sooner, but I haven't let my sides grow in a long time. All right, 10 minutes left in the 3rd. They've been on this drive for 5 minutes. They're going to QB sneak and get the 1st down. And now it looks like it might be a little bit of A little bit of tussling. I think it's all good now. So I keep it short. That's fair. It gets harder to deal with. Like, short. I want to say this in the least confusing way. If you have short hair and you start to let it grow, which still, like my length is short hair, even though it's long for me, it's hard to maintain sometimes. And how to act towards people that make you such a wonderful person. I appreciate that, Mickey. I think they call it thick and wavy. Yeah, I get that. My hair gets really, really thick very quickly. But I appreciate that, Mickey. That means a lot to me. I think they call it Bieber fever. Yes, something along those lines. All right, from the 16, Lamar looking, drops back. Now he's going to step up and avoid the pressure, roll left. Still in the middle, as all the time, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Like, everybody says that it was all Bieber that started that trend, but the emo bands I've been listening to my entire life, if you look at all their hair, that happened before Bieber. So so you can say that, but I feel like I've been seeing hair like that since before Justin Bieber. Dang, Shelby and I scared everyone off, it seems. It does seem that way. We've had a relatively tame chat tonight. All right, 2nd and 10. They're going to put it on the ground with Drake. He is going to run up with a full head of steam, but only get 2 yards. You got to get it cut every 2 weeks, at least. Yeah, I cut my hair at home. Well, Shelby cuts my hair for me. So, well, she didn't used to, but ever since the pandemic and all the places that cut hair and stuff shut down, I couldn't go without a haircut any longer, so she bought some clippers, and now I just let her do my hair. I cut mine once or twice a week, yes, but I feel like in your situation, to be fair, Dave, to keep it how it is, you have to do that. 3rd and 8, Lamar's being chased. He finally throws it, but it's behind his guy, Demarcus Robinson, incomplete. 4th down and 8. Oh, snap, almost forgot to hit that like. Make sure you smash it, Mickey. But I appreciate that. R.I.P. Lamar, after that incompletion, just lays down on his back. He's throwing his helmet. They're up 2 scores right now. I do not know why he is so upset. Music review time. Okay, I'm curious to hear it. Also, welcome back. 4th and 8, Justin Tucker's coming on to try and extend their lead. The kick is up, and it is good. A 32-yard field goal. 17-3, Ravens lead. I need a miracle comeback to make this a game. I think that was all the first drive of this half, so the only drive of this half so far. I didn't realize that, but I had a haircut when Bieber was like 3. That's what I'm saying. Like, all the emo bands I listen to have had that haircut for a long time. Last time I went and got my hair cut, the person cut the back of my head. I was so mad. That is very sad. Number 1 Ravens fan. I appreciate that so much. Not for me. I get the appeal, just not up my alley. See, I appreciate Juice WRLD for his content. Like, everything he did. I appreciate that, but he's just not really my cup of tea either. I blame Shelby. Wait, what are we blaming Shelby for? Oh, yeah, Justin Tucker's really good, man. I haven't cut my hair in 7 years. Yeah, rest in peace, Juice WRLD. That community loved him. It sounds like what I would write if I would write a song for Alex. I appreciate that, man. So, a quick story about A Feast for Kings. They did not used to sound like that. They just released music for the first time, which was that song in 10 years. when I was in high school, it is right up my alley. That's why I love them so much. But 10 years ago, I was a senior in high school, and they started this band. Well, I was a junior and carried into my senior year. And all my friends were in this, and they did it. And this band was amazing. They were going to go far. But the lead singer, one of a good friend of mine, had an accident at work and passed away, unfortunately. And so I never thought I would see them again. And 10 years later, the guitarist's brother is the new vocalist in this band. They decided to kind of resurrect it. A lot of people don't like them because of the genre, and they're also a Christian metal band, so a lot of people don't like that about them, but they are very fun. They're great. I'm not a fan of this game so far. It's been too one-sided. I don't like one-sided games, man. But yes, their old music will always, for the rest of their existence of a band, be much better to me. This is new and experimental, so I'm here for the ride. But I like that. I like that review, Dave, because that's very fitting. My wife simply hated long hair, and after 3 years, I decided to let it grow again. Haven't cut it yet. I understand that, Mickey. All right, kickoff's up, and it's going to be a touchback. 8:25 left in the third quarter. Saints are coming on for their first drive of the half. I'm trying to get myself pumped up because I'm trying to tell myself that this game is about to be a game. But I feel like I'm pumping myself up to let myself down. I'm back. Welcome back. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Dalton, quick throw. I believe that was Olave, and it was for about 5 yards. Hello back. Then I listened to the new Lacuna Coil, Ramstein, Tier, and Porcupine Tree herd calling. All right, how were they? Rank them 1, 2, and 3, Dave. 2nd down and 3. So they gave him 7 yards on that catch. I didn't think it was that much. They get it to Kamara, full head of steam, down past the 40 for a big gain. What'd I tell you? It was about to be a game. Still not getting my hopes up, but my hopes were already up when this game got to 17-3. If you want a generic Dave song, check out Steve Wilson Personal Shopper. Steve Wilson Personal Shopper. I'm going to screenshot that and so I can check it out because I feel like Saints do have the ball after the Ravens field goal. Yes, Mickey. All right. Taysom Hill in the game. Throws over the middle. Gets a big gain. Hits Olave again for another 1st down. Go Chiefs. Best comment you can drop. Go Chiefs. Nice throw by Taysom Hill. Hit the guy in open space. Makes a catch. Simple playbook can help you get back into any game. In Porcupine Tree, but Porcupine Tree is probably my favorite of the 3. Okay. Fair enough. All right, 1st and 10 now from the Ravens 45. Hill still in the game. Fakes a handoff, keeps up the middle for 7. They're playing the Ravens game now. I have a question. All right, shoot. Let's go. Taysom Hill, yes. I think Patrick is sore after throwing the ball 68 times. Not the running 60 yards. I think his arm's sore from throwing it 68 times. He almost set the record. What kind of games do you play? I like all games. I like the games that people make fun of people for playing, and then I like the games that everybody likes. Tic-tac-toe. 2nd down and 4. Dalton back in. Looks, evades the pressure, and is going to get hit and fumbles the ball, and it's going to be a turnover. All right, there is the disappointment. I like Madden. I like Call of Duty and Fortnite, that kind of game. I don't like Warzone that much because it gives me anxiety, which is the reason why I like Fortnite, because I like the concept of Warzone. He did take a shot crossing the goal line, but I think he's all right. I like the dumber, like just fun games like like Fall Guys or stuff like that. I don't know. There's not very many genres of games that I don't like. Give me that turnover. And I like the long grindy games too. I really like the Shadows of Mordor games, like that series. My sister's really into them, but they are fun to play. Like Elder Scrolls. This is close, yeah. The ball doesn't come loose until he hits the ground, so I'm not even sure that is a turnover. It is a sack, but I think it should still be the Saints' ball. Yeah, I think now that they showed it in slow motion, the ball did not leave his hand or start moving until his back hit the ground. Yeah, I like Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you say I'm insane, I like Call of Duty, but Call of Duty makes me insane. Madden's fine. It's always the same game, just updated rosters essentially, but I don't know. One thing is Alex don't want the smoke as racing games. Look, I love NASCAR games, but I like to turn around as soon as that race starts and go the other way and see how many cars that I can destroy. And then I'll race the game being the only car left, and I always win. So you don't want the smoke, I'll take your car out. I don't know. The funniest songs, in my opinion, are the gay parodies by Hellion Hero. There is a parody band that is like what you would say, Dave. My my alley. Um, and I'm just gonna drop a link in the chat because I'm really not gonna talk about them. But when you see this, you're gonna know exactly what they're about. I'm just gonna send their channel here, and you can, if you want to listen to any of them, then you can. But I don't even think they're a parody. I think this is just who they are. I do not understand them, but if you want to check that out, that they're a parody to me. McSabbath is pretty good. Kelsey was pissed after his tip got intercepted. Yeah, dude, he threw his helmet after that one and everything. And that's exactly my thoughts too about that. Was like, I can't wait to hear Travis's thoughts on that whole game because he seemed completely mad the whole time. There was the Dalton disappointment, exactly. They're not a parody, but they're a joke. And you know what? I've seen that band live, and it was just so stupid, man. If you've ever heard of the band Attila, it's like Attila, but very sus. I live in San Angelo. Where is San Angelo? Fire at the disco at the Taco Bell. You have to catch me first, direct me. I don't miss, man. Not when I'm going the wrong way. All right, so the call stands. It's still Saints ball with a sack. Electric Six rule, but they're also funny. Yeah, I want to take you to a game. Dude, there's something else, man. 3rd and 6. Dalton looks, quick throw, hits Olave for the first down. Wreck you. Yes, exactly. Olave is having a good second half so far. It is the Saints ball currently. I sang Gay Bar at our Halloween party karaoke. Let's go. Anybody listen to Green Jelly? No, I do not. I'm not familiar with Green Jelly. Dressed as George Washington, that makes it even better. First down and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to Kamara. He's going to stutter step and then plow forward for a decent gain. Second down coming up. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. This quarter is going by so slow. It's been a very slow rolling drive. Saints ball, go Chiefs. Yes. I'll just follow everything with Go Chiefs. Abraham Lincoln is in the Gabar video. 2nd down and 5 after the Kamara carry. Dalton's looking, has time, throws over the middle. Ooh, and he hits his guy, but he's going to take a shot. He does get the 1st down, though. That is Kevin White. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Kevin White. This is the only game that is on. That's true. Olave, he's got a fair chance at Rookie of the Year. I know that Kenneth Walker is going to give him a run. There's a lot of good rookies, but he's got a good chance. 1st and 10. Dalton's got a lot of time. He's going to roll right. It looks like he's going to keep, and he'll go out of bounds after a couple years. What's up, Mickey? Discord? I do have a Discord, yes. Olave does remind me of an AJ Green back in the day, like a young AJ. He's kind of built very similarly, like a little skinnier, a little taller. Do you watch Wade? Wait. I don't know. I do not know. I don't think so. Which NFL team do you like? I was going to show you some memorabilia, but I don't have any handy. But I do like the Chiefs. 2nd down and 10. 2:50 left in the 3rd. And he's going to hand it off to Washington, and he's going to get tripped up, but he will get a couple yards. I have a Discord, and I'm working on getting the It's in the Blood Discord up and running, but it's been a slow roll because I'm trying to push to get my house finished, my office, so I can start setting up my streams in there. Rock and Roll Pumpkin is good too. It's loud. I want the link, please. I want to join. I don't, I'll give you the link, but there is nothing really in it right now. Love the Chiefs. Yes, love the Chiefs. Yeah, I'll drop our Discord link in here. There's only like one person in there because 3rd down and 4. Dalton, pressure's coming. He's gonna get sacked down at the 19, and that's gonna be 4th down. I will. I cannot get to it right this second, but remind me on another stream or at the end of this stream if I can remember, and I will try to get it to you. Nathan, after this stream, send me a message because I feel like you know more about Discord than I do, and I want to ask you a couple questions so I can actually get this thing up and running. 4th down and 12. They're going to have to settle for a field goal here. It's a 37-yard attempt, and it is good. 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter. 17-6. This does look like a Thursday Night Football stream. Did I just listen to them today? Is that the band with the bodies period? I can only count to 4. I will do my best to help you. I do have Google, but I figured you might know at least enough. And I'll also put you into that Discord server so I can get you in there so you can look at it as well. 1, 2, 3, 5. Do you know what is a field goal record? Isn't it like 63, 64? Is it 64? I think he said it against the Lions last year. 64 yards, maybe? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know he could kick it from 67 or 60, or I was going to say 70, but that kicker for the Bengals, Evan McPherson, he could kick it from 70 too. He's not how to. It is 64. Okay, I knew it was somewhere around there. He's not been having a good couple weeks, but it's 60 something. That's all I can remember. Do you see the stuff I post on mine? I'm trying to find the Discord app because for whatever reason I cannot find it. Let's go. I do not. I don't know how to get to it. Nathan, I just have you like as a friend. I don't think I'm in your group. Like, do you have an actual Discord group or just an account? Because if it's just an account, no. I don't think. He can also do 67 or 70. I know he could. Justin Tucker 66-yard field goal. Okay, so I knew it was in the like mid 60s. What is it called? No, I don't need to create a server. Nathan, just message me an invite link to your server. Kickers get no love, scrubs. That beat a record that stood like almost a decade, which is crazy. Justin Tucker can't do 69 though. Kickers don't get love. Punters really don't get any love. What? All right, and kickoff's gonna be a touchback. Mickey, our channel email is in the description of this video, and send me an email so I have your email, and I will email you the link when I get it up. There'll probably be more kickers that can. I just think Justin Tucker and the Bengals kicker are the people that could probably hit it from there. I think my kicker could hit it from there. He just can't hit a PAT or a 30-yard field goal. Okay. All right. I now I'm in yours, Nathan. See, I was just your friend, but I didn't have a link to it. I just gave it to you and everyone in the chat. Wait, did you? I did not see it. All right, so 1st and 10. I did not see the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, I was going to say, Mickey, your email did not come up. I don't know if it'll let you send an email in the chat. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Lamar alone in the backfield. He is looking, drops back. Now he's going to step up in the pocket and keep. And he's going to go down at the line. Thing about the Bengals kicker is he just turned 21. That guy's going to gain more power as he ages. I think so, too. Saw him signing autographs at the mall one day. There was no one in line. That's insane. So, Jeff, after him is Ryan Suckup and then Harrison Butker, right? Because I was just talking about this yesterday when we were watching the Tampa Bay game. Ryan Suckup's our number 2 top scorer, correct? 66 is the record. Yeah, I really thought it was 64. All PATs, yep. But yeah, Evan McPherson's only going to get more power. I agree. Everyone says it sounds different when McPherson kicks the ball like a baseball coming off a bat. I don't know if I've ever listened to his kick before. Different than any other kicker they've ever heard. He is special, man. I remember on draft day when that video from him in Florida, like kicking the lid off that Gatorade cap. Like I remember when that surfaced, I was like, that's crazy. And you lose a lot of games by 3 points. Yes. You do. You do notice then. But for the last couple years, I've noticed Harrison Butker with the PATs, man. I don't know what it is. I don't even think he's that bad. Wait, somebody was carted off? I didn't see it. Let me see if I got a notification about it. I did not. A PAT, Raleigh, is so when you score a touchdown and they kick the field goal for 1 point afterwards, that's what a PAT is. And that's okay. It never hurts to ask. And yeah, it's an extra point essentially. I'm going to go look up clips of Evan McPherson, like, kicking now that you said that, Rob, because I want to hear it. And then listen to other kickers to see if I can hear, like, a difference. That's what it said. Yeah, that's crazy. I swore it was 64, but I guess it is 66. I mean, good on him. That's an extra 2 yards. Makes it a little bit harder to beat. Where are you from? Thanks, Alex. Never heard that. Yeah, no problem. It never hurts to ask. Point after touchdown. Yeah, I knew it was point after, but I didn't think it was touchdown. So I was like trying to think of what the T was. Well, I am from Indiana, but I do not live there. That is a dumb abbreviation because, like, wouldn't it be PATD? All right, so the Ravens are on 3rd down and 10 from their own 25. Lamar's looking, and he chucks it up, and it's going to be caught, but I think that's going to be incomplete near the 1st down. Okay, yeah, he's unable to haul it in. That's 4th down. Point after try. See, yeah, that sounds better than point after touchdown. Email sent. Let me see if I got it. Okay, I got it. Point after tipped. That's what happens if it's blocked. Tipped. Timp.
Like a tempt?
Yes, point. Hang on, I'll type it in the chat. Point after tipped. All right, return is up, and he's going to be down past the 30 at the 32. This is my personal request for the Discord link if and when it is up and running. Mickey, you will be one of the first, other than like the 3 people in there, which one of them is myself. So wouldn't PATD because touchdown's one word, but like when you think of abbreviations, it just doesn't feel like long words. A lot of the announcing and stat terms come from like the 1920s when they had leather helmets, just tradition on some things. That's true. So, I just say it should just be XP, not PAT. Extra point. And then FG, field goal. FGA, field goal attempt. It's point after attempt, yes. Thank you, Nicholas. Attempt. From the 31, the Saints take over. They're going to hand it off to Kamara, and he's going to get about 3 yards, and he's going to get thrown down. First one quarter to get 15 points. Hey, anything is possible. But abbreviation for touchdown is TD. That's why I said, like, PATD makes sense. Point after touchdown. All right, Zach's going to continue to roll. I did not switch this over to 4th quarter, so let me do so. All right, 2nd and 7. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it to Kamara, and it's going to be incomplete. You guys ready? Gotta call me out on that when I forget. Low-key confusing calling it PAT instead of PAA. Like, yeah, see, anything would be a little bit better. That's why I said point after tempt. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, for the simplicity of it, of course. All right, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 7 after the incompletion. 14:04 left in the 4th quarter. Saints really need a 1st down here. All right, Dalton's looking. Pressure is coming. They're going to get to him. And he's going to be hit from both sides. It looks like he's a little slow to get up here. I thought that it looked like they could have called a flag on that, Raleigh. So that's not just you. Dalton, slow to get up, gets hit hard. It's going to be 4th down. That was Justin Houston. Point after touchdown. Sometime scrimmage down, also called the try, where a team can kick the ball into the goalpost for 1 point or run it in the end zone for 2 points. Thank you, Football Wiki. Yeah, that looked that second hit, the first hit wasn't so bad, but the one from behind looked like it probably did hurt. So the Saints are going to punt it here, 4th and 16. And the kick is up. And they're going to let it bounce. It will bounce out of bounds somewhere between the 35 and the 30. I wish Justin Houston was with the Chiefs. And the reason he's still playing is because he's still playing at a fairly high level. But you're right. Andy's hurt. Go Chiefs. Andy, the Ravens have the ball. Go Chiefs. Just go Chiefs. Ravens are doing God's work with that hit. Seriously, man, that was a rough one. Right into his back. Yeah, that didn't look all that great. He's going to be feeling that one for a little while. Go Chiefs. Not sure if Andy Dalton involved in this game. Probably Hill. Well, they still have Winston. Winston is getting healthy, and I think he is not a bad option because he's fresh now. So, if the Saints D can get a quick stop, I wouldn't be surprised if you see the Winston and Hill combo. I don't know why they don't throw the ball to Taysom Hill a little bit more. I'm only lost 2 games. I'm not complaining at all. Hey, look at you go. Anyone else surprised with the Seahawks? The first couple of weeks I was surprised, and then I accepted that they are good, and now I just want to see them keep on rolling. But to answer your question, yes, they were one of my bigger surprises of the season, with the Giants being right there with them. Andy Dalton has only 2 wins on Monday night. How many Monday night games has he played, though? What's up, Shy? Wait, what? You got a Chiefs logo on you. Hang on. I'm going to click your name so I can see it a little bit better. All right, that did not make it any bigger. Well, that? Does it say donkey suck? From KC and live in Seattle, good year for me. I mean, a good year for sports all around, man. They should have taken Hill out of that drive earlier. I don't think they should have either. He was looking good. Chase is going to be back by the Steelers game. Hang on, let me pull. I got the Bengals schedule right here. Panthers. Oh, that's only in 2 weeks. No. Hopefully he's healthy and they don't rush him back because you don't want to mess with hip injuries. Not going to lie, I would have thought they were going to tank for Stroud. Geno Smith, MVP. This is, well, yeah, Dave. What do I mean? What do I mean? Preying on the Broncos' downfall right now. How are the Eagles the only one to be 8-0? Because it's very hard to be 8-0, to be honest. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Drake. He's had a great game so far, and he's going to continue to have a great game. He'll cross the 50 and another first down. Dalton was 2-6 entering tonight. I should have known better to pick the Saints, but it's wishful thinking. Only one team that's 500 right now for the rest of the year. The rest are worse. They got a good shot to keep that division. Exactly, Mickey. Exactly. No need for the Hawks to tank when the Broncos are doing that for them. I mean, yeah. 1st and 10, they're going to run the ball again with Drake. I'm going to go see how many yards this man has already. It's probably not like super flashy number, but like he's having a great game. 12 attempts for 61 yards and a touchdown, 18-yard long. And then Lamar's got 8 for 52. Marcus Davenport's out for the Saints right now. That's not good. 2nd down and 2. They're in Saints territory. They're going to hand it off again. This time, he's just going to make it back to the line. Do the Ravens own a bottomless pit full of running backs? Well, they always have running backs getting hurt, so they have a million of them, plus a million of them on their practice squad. I need to eat. I slept through dinner. I ate right before we got on here tonight, but go eat you something. The Bronco Busters. But they don't at wide receiver. You're right. I mean, they're getting better. Like, their wide receivers are improving, but they just lost Rashad Bateman. They did get Sean Jackson. Gee, what a shocker. All right, 3rd down and 2. He fakes the handoff to Duvernay, but the play is going to be whistled dead. The 49ers, yeah, because they draft like 3 every year because the same thing happens. Wait, which team, Nicholas? Tell your dad Rob got 18 minutes and 3 points. I don't think he's in the chat, but if he's not, I will tell him. Yeah, Rob Fantasy. He's at UC now. They won their game, didn't they, Lindsay? Didn't you say? I think I saw your chat and dad's stream that they were up pretty big. 3rd down and 1. 11:07 left in this game. The Ravens. If they used him correctly, maybe. I feel like they're Super Bowl contenders if they just get healthier. All right, 3rd and 1. Pressure's coming. Lamar gets a blocker, and he's going to get another 1st down, still on his feet, spins, and gets down past the 20. Big time. I thought that's what you'd said. I don't hate Denver as much as I did in the 90s. I don't even hate Denver, man. And, like, you know, as long as I've been a Chiefs fan, the only time Denver was, like, up there was the Peyton Manning era. It was a short-lived era. But, you know, if you guys can be Titans weekend. Wait, what? Y'all saw my team and what we did against the Colts. Wait. Who was your team again? This is Broncos country. 1st and 10, they're going to run it again. I think we're going to see a lot of runs from this Ravens offense. Wait, who played the Colts? Are you a Patriots fan? Because I knew that one was coming. That was going to be a butt whooping. You didn't have to deal with John Elway. Yeah, see, that was before me. 2nd down and 5. Under 10 left in the 4th. The Saints team, they don't, like, it's not that they look bad. They just look depleted. Oh, that's a big win. We're still riding. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Stops the clock at 9:36. And that is going to be a delay of game on the Ravens. Why is Lamar so angry today? See you on Thursday. Wait, who do we got Thursday? Got too much to do before hockey. I understand that. I know we've got the Commanders and Eagles coming up. Oh, the Thursday is the Falcons and Panthers. Eating a dangerous sandwich. 2nd and 10. He's going to toss it to Drake for a big loss right here. Falcons easy. I don't know why the Falcons and Panthers are already playing each other again. Passionate about the game. Maybe it's a serious game for him. I mean, it is prime time, so I get that. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one either, Mickey. I feel the same way about Jacksonville as I do Tennessee. Just Tennessee a little bit harder, so I'm a little less nervous. But who knows? Hey, Nicholas, thanks for stopping in here, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate your commentary. I'll see you later. Have a good one. The Felons and Prancers. Yeah, Bengals are on a bye next week. We're going to see a lot of teams this week that we didn't see or this coming week that we didn't see last or this past week because there were 6 teams on a bye. They're down in 14 now. They're going to fake the handoff. Quick pass to Likely, but he bobbles it, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 14, so we're going to see Justin Tucker back out on the field. Not seeing that. Yeah, Lamar is really upset right now. Everybody was praying when it was overtime yesterday. Oh, man. No, dude. Look, as much as the Chiefs are a good football team and I love them, I knew going into that game nothing was going to be right about it. You know what I want to see in the Super Bowl? Cowboys are on a bye this week. Wait, they were on the bye this week, but not next week. It's going to be a 41-yard field goal attempt for Justin Tucker. I got to go back. I missed a couple comments, I feel like. All right, Tucker's kick is up, and it is very close, but it is good. I love Denver Wilson, though. I'm going to try and become – there it is. I was going to try to become a Commanders fan. I don't know anything about them. I feel like they're vibing. Look, I love the Commanders. I love the Commanders since Alex Smith went there and left to the Chiefs. The kick is good, so they're going to extend their lead to 20. But I also, I hate Carson Wentz, but I love Taylor Heineke, so I always cheer for the Washington football team when they do not have Carson Wentz at the helm. Cowboys get 2 byes. Wait, have faith in what? I want the Eagles and the Chiefs. That's my Super Bowl prediction all season long. Eagles and Chiefs. Have a good one, Nicholas. Those 2 fans on the goal and sus. What? Nicholas made the comment that maybe it's because he, this is an important game to him or something. And maybe it's just because it's on primetime. He's not playing as high a standard as he wants it to be. So maybe. Here comes the comeback. Let's go, Chiefs. You forgot one team in the Super Bowl. I said Eagles and Chiefs. I don't think they're going to be one and done. I think as long as if they do somehow go 17-0, I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl. But if they do lose a game or two, then I'm still convinced that they'll make it to the Super Bowl. Eagles and Bills, no offense. Well, it all depends on this Josh Allen injury, because if it's as serious as they think, he might have a Tommy John surgery or a Tommy John-like surgery, and I don't see the Bills making it to the Super Bowl without Josh Allen. Also, the Bills are not going to the Super Bowl. But none offense taken, because a lot of people have the Bills making it all the way. Mickey, Shy is a Broncos fan, so, that's not him disrespecting the Chiefs. I feel like the Eagles take a lot more. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they go undefeated, I have no reason to believe they're going to go to the Super Bowl, because that's just how those things work. But if they take an early regular season loss, then yes. My dad told me that OBJ wants to play for us, and I was like, what? The Bills' backup QB is Case Keenum. They got him from the Browns in the offseason. Don't know why they dealt him, but that's when they picked up Jacoby Brissett. All right, kickoff is up with 8.5 minutes left, and it's going to be a touchback. Saints at the 25. Pats fan getting big heads because they beat the Colts. I knew the Pats were going to wipe the floor with the Colts, man. I just knew that was going to happen. I mean, I don't see the Patriots in the Super Bowl this year, if that's what you're meaning with no faith, Chris. Yeah, Lamar is like, he needs to Lamar needs to take a deep breath, man. He's getting stressed. When the Bengals come back, it's a wide out. Ooh, and they're playing the Steelers at a wide out, or is that an away game? All right, Andy Dalton just threw an interception, I think. It happened very quickly. Why do you hate everyone? I don't understand. That's funny, Lindsay. That's funny. You might be right. Jets, Seahawks, and every other team has important injuries because screw this year. I hope the Jets go to the Super Bowl. If it's not the Chiefs, I hope it's the Jets. Away game. So they're going to do a whiteout on away game, or are they going to do the whiteout on their next home game?
Next home game would be a Chiefs game.
Yeah, because their next home game. Hang on, I got their schedule right here. Bengals' next home game is against the Chiefs, so that's when we will be there. Man, I hope they don't do the whiteout while we're there, because I feel like we'll get our butts kicked. You can't lose while you look cool, except for if you're the Texans, but that's not their fault. All right, so 1st and 10. That was a turnover for the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Wait, no, the Chiefs game is going to be a 4 o'clock game. It won't be Sunday Night Football. And they're going to run forward for 9 yards. 1969, nice. This is the perfect year for them to win another one then. No, I had, before the season started, I had the Jets winning 9 games this year, but missing the playoffs. But with James Robinson filling in nicely for Breece Hall and Zach Wilson slowly starting to develop, Justin Houston's giving that interception ball to a fan wearing his jersey. I'm going to tell my dad that if I can go to the Super Bowl, I don't care who goes. For a 2nd and 1, gives it to Drake, gets a first down. Broncos should bring back the orange crush jerseys. Yes. I want all throwback jerseys, man. Oh, the Steelers is Sunday Night Football. Okay. I did not realize that. I have all their schedules wrote down, but I didn't write down next to each team like which games are prime time. I should have. That was really sweet of him to give him that ball. Andy Dalton's face is redder than his hair. All right, 1st and goal for the Ravens. This game has not even felt real. Let's be honest here. I feel like we're just kind of just having a live stream chat. And 1st and goal, they're going to plow forward with Kenyon Drake, and that is going to be a touchdown. This game is officially, well, it already was, but it is officially getting out of hand. They're just trying to hit the over for their sports betting friends. Oh, he was really close. He did cross the plane. So about that comeback. Dude, Kenyon Drake is having himself a game. Okay, so he might be a little short, but I think they're going to leave him in. Yeah, Justin Tucker's on it to kick it in. It was over a week ago. Yeah, exactly. I did, Christopher. That is crazy. I don't know if it is true of what happened, but what I read was like he drowned in his own pool. Oh, I thought it was his pool. Okay, that's really sad. Either way, that dude was really young, and that just sucks. They ran the ball up the middle with Kenyon Drake, Ravens fan. I think that's his 2nd touchdown today, too. Speaking of short. Thank you. Well, yeah, that's what Shelby just said. It was his bathtub. I thought I read it. See, when I read it, it said in his backyard pool. Bengals and Bills play on Monday night here. If it wasn't going to be cold as heck, I'd probably go to that game. But I'm not going to another Bengals game that is freezing unless the Chiefs are in town, because that was rough last year. That had the Disney song, was the Backstreet Boys' little brother. Yes. I think he's 34 and was a gigantic turd. Well, yeah, most of them are. But he was a gigantic turd that is a icon to pretty much my generation into that genre. But I really considered, because the Bills and Bengals game is on my dad's birthday this year. Is he an NFL player? I'm English, no offense to anyone, that's awful. No, his brother was in the Backstreet Boys, like the band. And he was more so just like a celebrity / musician. Raleigh. If I can make someone laugh or pee their pants a little, I have a good day. But yeah, the Bills and Bengals game is on my dad's birthday, and that's the time of year we went last year, and it was freezing. Yeah, that was Jesse McCartney that sang that. They look very similar, especially when that song came out. They look a lot alike, so that's easy for the confusion. 80% of Monday and Thursday games should have been straight ass. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't like one-sided games in any situation. I just want them to be fun and give you some anticipation that makes you want to watch it all 4 quarters. Two elves walk into a bar, the dwarf laughs as he walks under it. That's funny. Oh, it's the anniversary of Steve Atwater. Hit on Christian. Oh, yeah, yeah. So when does Machine Gun Kelly get to leave us alone? How do we get here? How do we get here in these chats? All right, kickoff's up, and it's going to be returned from the end zone. He's going to cross the 10, and he's going to get tripped up after crossing the 15. Anything involving the NFC South is a tragedy this year. Yes. One-sided games are boring. Like, if your team is the one winning, then it's fun for you, but as just like a football fan, I don't know. Why does everyone like the Cowboys at my school? Only 2 friends like the Ravens at my school. Because it's the Cowboys are looking better this season, and there's just a lot of Cowboys fans. What's up, Pizzle? What's going on, man? We get here because we have games like this. That's true. 1st and 10, the play's gonna get shut down for a flag. When my team is winning, I'm in stress. I'm always in stress, man. I understand. I'm a Saints fan, so not enjoyable tonight, just annoying. Lamar Jackson, Rage Against the Machine. The Cowboys are the king of bandwagons. Yes. They have been since the 90s, right? I feel like it's been like that my whole life. How about those Dolphins yesterday? Dude, that was a good game. Like, I'm not a Dolphins fan, and I am not a Bears fan, but I am a fan of good football games. Like that game, if that's what this game looked like, I would love this game. But that game was fun. It was a close game. You know, one team snuck ahead, the other team pulled back into it, and he took it down to the end. So I loved that game. As for the Dolphins, Tua is continuing to look better. So, you know, I know you're a Dolphins fan. So, yeah, he's looking a lot better. 2nd and 20 after the penalty. It's going to be a quick pass to Callaway. And Reek did a backflip. I'm a bandwagons fan. I have been since 1970. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those games that come down to the last drive or two, those are my favorite games. No, Cowboys is not America's team. I feel like the Cowboys call themselves that. Third and 14, they're going to throw up a screen to Olave, and he's going to get a good chunk of yardage, even though he did not have much to work with. It's going to be 4th down, though. Rick did a killer backflip, yes. The Bears continue to suck, but unfortunately for you, Dave, the Bears are looking better. Also, you guys, we are 2 subscribers away from 1650, and so I believe I don't know why I said I believe, but I want to say thank you for that. We're getting close to another small milestone. Time left in this debacle, 5 minutes, which it's going to take an hour. Who do you think is America's team? I was going to say it was, in my lifetime, if I had to choose who America's team was, I would say the Patriots until Brady left. And 1st and 10, they're going to throw it away. 2nd down and 10 coming up. But now, according to the media, I would say probably the Bills. Evans does a pretty good celebratory backflip too. The Chiefs? I guess so. I don't know. I see more people hating the Chiefs than liking them, so it's hard to tell on that one. I would say the Bills because every person that comes in here that is a fan of anyone but the Bills. 2nd and 10, quick pass, and he's going to get 9 yards. But I know the Bills haven't ever been to the Super Bowl, but that's the team the media wants in the Super Bowl. But, like, that is the team, like, everybody I'm friends with that are fans of anybody but the Bills. They're like, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. The Bills this, the Bills this. And so I feel like it makes them the Bills. 3rd and 1, they're going to throw it to Kamara and get a big chunky yardage. He steps out of bounds, 4:27 left. But when I was a kid, yeah, the Packers, definitely. But I think the Patriots, honestly, they were in all those Super Bowls, win or lose, for 20 years. That's all you hear about. If you don't watch football, all you know is the Patriots are beating somebody's team. That's what you heard every week. And so you didn't hear about the Cowboys during that 20-year stint for the most part, other than like when Tony Romo was still in. But I can't say that the Patriots still are America's team because they had that season with Cam, which was expected to have a down year. 1st and 10, it's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. He tries to get it down, the long ball down to Callaway again. But I really feel like it's the Bills now. Like, I know they're not quite there yet. They don't get to the Super Bowl just yet. Eventually they're going to, but that's the team America wants to see in the Super Bowl. Who was a QB before Romo? I have no idea. I don't think it can be year to year. I think the title means it's a generational thing, potentially. Bledsoe was the QB before Romo? 2nd down and 10. They're going to hit Juwan Johnson for a 1st down. He's still in bounds, streaking down the sideline, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. 4:15 left. Yeah, everyone thought he stepped out of bounds, so they stopped chasing him. I'm so glad we saw at least one touchdown from both teams. That's a 41-yard touchdown reception from Juwan Johnson. Out of bounds. That was close. Nope, he was in. He was in. I think he was in all the way. No, see, he is in right there. But it's close, but I think he's in. Because I am an owner. I feel like that you make a fair point. The Packers are owned by the fans. I feel like that makes them with closest. Did Devin do anything tonight? I did not see Devin. Maybe in the early 2000s. That's green in between his feet, like in the line. That is so close. That was great. Devin is banned. Chicken or beef? Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say chicken. I like beef. I like beef a lot, and I like steak, but I eat chicken a lot. Wait, Devin in the game. Wait, which Devin? Duvernay? Because I've only seen him catch like one pass today. All right, so kickoff. Our extra point is up, and it is going to be good. Now it is only a 2-score game. I started Juwan Johnson in my Dynasty League today, so I'm not going to win. My Dynasty League team sucks, but that's nice. Tacos. Ravens are winning 27-13 with 4 minutes left, but the Saints just got a big touchdown, 41 yards. Everyone thought he stepped out of bounds, so they did not chase him, and he just kept going. Why is that guy upset? Why is everybody on the Ravens upset today? They have been winning the entire game. Taco salads are good. So there is this, Sam will know because he went with us, but there is this restaurant near where we live that's like an old firehouse turned into like a sports bar type restaurant. And I had this white barbecue chicken salad, and it was like a salad with chicken and corn and some other stuff in it with the white barbecue sauce instead of like a salad dressing. And that is fantastic. Y'all making me hungry. Yeah, that's what it's called. Proof 124. Y'all ever put mac and cheese on a burger? Yes, absolutely. I love that. Shelby owes me lunch. Kickoff's up. Justice Hill gonna return it out to the 22. Check out my sad dynasty league. I actually am only going to be losing by like less than 30 points, so that's good. Chips on your sandwich or side? Both. Both are good option. I have never had barbecue sauce on a salad before, but it's like a white barbecue and it's like really almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a sweeter I don't know. But it was really good. I was very nervous about it. It doesn't come on the salad, but I just went ahead and jumped right in and put it on and tried it out. 1st and 10, Lamar going to run up the middle. That's what I'm saying. The Ravens are all so angry today. Not sure. Yeah, I had never heard of it until earlier this year when I tried that salad. It depends on where you eat the sandwich at. Because at the beach, if you put chips on a ham and cheese, it's bomb. But when you eat it at home, you look at it weird. Now, chips are always good on a sandwich, man. All right, 2nd and 4. Lamar's going to keep again. I think he's just trying to get to the 100 or so because, like, I don't know why they don't just hand it off the rest of the game. Hey, Craig, have a good night, man. You just chew it up and be like, oh, that was filling and didn't taste much. I think I'm the only one from the UK in here. You are probably the only one from the UK, and I feel like Ben, I don't think he's still in here, is the only one from Australia hanging out in here as well. What kind of chips? It depends on the sandwich, but I think like nacho cheese Doritos probably because you get the cheesy taste on top of it with the crunch from the chip. But I think almost any chips are pretty much good on a sandwich. All right, 1st and 10, 3.5 minutes. The Saints used a timeout on that last one. They handed off to Drake, and he's going to get smacked down right at the line of scrimmage. See you, Shy. Is made with a mayo base. Or plain wavy, yeah. It doesn't taste like a mayo kind of taste, though. I mean, you don't put nacho cheese Doritos on a sandwich? Smoky barbecue chips on your burger? I don't know if I've ever put chips on a burger before, but I feel like I'd be willing to try that. All right, 2nd down and 10. You should be arrested, not me. All right, everybody in here that does eat chips on their sandwiches, what kind of chips do you put on your sandwiches? I just want to see something. 2nd and 10, they're going to run it with Drake. He's going to get a strong 9 yards. And I'll eat bricks of uncooked ramen noodle. You know what? There's nothing wrong with an uncooked ramen noodle. It is the weirdest thing to eat ever. But look, see? Nacho cheese, Doritos, Grippos, Lay's. I'm not the only one. Any kind of chips that I have, that's my answer. Plain wavy or nacho cheese Doritos. See, I'm not the one that should be arrested. Lamar Jackson is going to be a free agent in 128 days. March 15th, 2023 at 4 p.m. to be exact. I don't know why that. 3rd and 1. They're going to hand it off. They nearly got the stop, but they're going to get a 1st down. Adds texture. Yeah, look. Just eat a brick and chill. I used to, like, when I was really too lazy to cook, I would take the package of ramen and I would break it up inside it before I opened it, and then took the powder, poured it in there, and shook it up. And so it was almost like eating a weird kind of chip. And it sounds like the dumbest thing ever, and a lot of people are like, you're crazy, but I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Like, I don't care. There is nothing wrong with eating uncooked ramen. It's like eating chips. I feel like you could probably eat it without the powder or the seasoning, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. Great throwing and running, absolutely. Could Chuck Cheetos or Doritos into the food processor and make a special spice mix? I mean, you could probably just put them in a bag, like a Ziploc bag, and then just crush them up into powder. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of taste without the seasoning stuff, but it tastes like just a plain unsalted chip, like an unsalted potato chip is exactly what it tastes like. Listen, I'm lazy sometimes, and I used to when I was a high schooler, I was very, very lazy, and I made my own food, so that was what I would do. So I could sit in my room, I'd just crush it up and just eat it. I've got no shame in that. I used to do a lot of very lazy things. Like I would buy like the can of like raviolis that have the top that you can just pull it up and you don't have to use a can opener for. And I would just like eat that right out of the can because I was like, I don't want to dirty dishes because then I have to do dishes and I don't feel like waiting. This is the first audience I've ever met that agrees with my ramen brick eating. Dude, not many people do, but I'm behind you 100% on that. I do. I wish we had a Whataburger around here just because I want to try it. I don't think I ever had it. Domino's isn't too far. Just get Domino's delivery, send it to my sister's house, and then just pick it up from my sister's. I've never tried In-N-Out Burger either. Tenderloin, boil an egg, stir fry vegetable, chuck all that in the $1 soup, and add sriracha like a 5-star. That sounds like a cheap 5-star meal, man. I like to cook ramen on the stove and put different things in it. Like I like to put an egg or two, some soy sauce, and like get those like sausage links of the smoked sausage, and then cut it up after you cook it. Throw that in there, perfect. I've never had Shake Shack either. Yeah, that was a nice autocorrect. I caught that, but I like I work with a guy at work, and he told me to put cheese in my ramen. I haven't tried that yet, but it sounds like it'd be pretty good. Look, ramen is like the cheapest meal ever, and so I like to get experimental. The Saints did score, yes. They're just not able to get any stops on defense to have a real chance right here. 2nd and 5, we're going to hand it off to Kenyon Drake, and he's going to hop forward. What do you do for work? I work at a casino. I am a slot attendant. I pay jackpots and fix minor issues on slot machines. Okay, I'm definitely hungry now, laters. Hey, Higgles, thanks for hanging out, enjoying and joining in on our food combo, and go get you some food. But I appreciate you stopping in here. The Ravens have the Panthers, Jaguars, Broncos, and Steelers next. They got an interesting schedule, and Week 10's their bye. Oh, they're on a bye next week. Toss to Drake, and he's going to go down for a huge loss. They finally get a stop, but it is too late. There's only a minute left in this game. They've got no timeout, so the clock will continue to roll. Dude, Chris, it's not a bad gig, honestly. I work part-time by choice just because I don't want to work full-time. And my days off change every week, so it's cool and not cool, but yeah, it's cool. You get to meet a lot of people, and basically what they told me, like when I interviewed, they were like, all you have to do is like be excited for people. And I love to gamble, and I love slots, so that's really easy for me. You know, so paying jackpots is super awesome, especially when you've got a lot of high rollers in. So, you just spend your day giving money to people, happy or not happy. 28 seconds left. The Ravens are going to take a timeout before they punt. I can cook almost anything. I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings and a breakfast cafe. I've never worked in food, just because I know if I did, I would eat that food a lot, and I do not want to do that because I don't want to burn myself out of anything. I'm starving, but I won't leave just to quell my hunger and make you have to not deal with me. They're going to call fair catch at the 10. I have a feeling we're going to see like a Hail Mary play for no reason right here. That's cool. I'm good at cooking like dinners that last for a couple days, like soups and like large portions of things, just basic dinners. I'm not as good at cooking, but like chilies and soups and stuff like that, I can make a good any kind of soup. Getting out jackpots is like working for Make-A-Wish people who aren't dying. All right, so 1st and 10, they're just going to hand it off to Washington, and I believe they're going to let the clock run out. Yeah, I mean, some people get excited. A lot of people really don't get excited when they hit jackpots because they usually spend a lot more money than they're winning. But it's still fun. And it's also crazy seeing how, like, certain people, that's going to be the final 27-13. But it's crazy to me seeing people that can walk in there, lose like $50,000 and like walk out and just be fine. Like that baffles me. But it is an interesting gig. It is fun, and I do enjoy it. 1, 2, 3. Wait, why are we counting? Cook for us for all of us. Shelby make us sliders. Shelby makes a really, really good Philly cheesesteak sliders on Hawaiian rolls. They are the best. In and out all night just listening. Good time. Hey, Michael, I appreciate you coming in here, man. It's always a pleasure. Thanksgiving at your place. Everybody's invited for Thanksgiving. Shelby and I can make some banging food together. Nathan, anytime you want to come down and cook with Shelby, you're more than welcome. Rain check. Gotta work on that Friday. Wait, which Friday? Thanksgiving Friday? I gotta work on Thanksgiving, man. I'm really bummed about it because I was excited to stream all day. So I'm gonna try to talk Dad into taking the day off so he can. I don't know if I work the Friday of Thanksgiving after Thanksgiving, but because my work schedule is only out until the day of. Our work weeks are Friday through Thursday, so I won't know for a couple more days what my schedule is the day after Thanksgiving. This was a very, very dull game. We tried our best, but the Saints did not try their best because I know I've seen the Saints put up 35 points in a game. Who are the Lions losing to on Thanksgiving? I don't know. That might come out and win. Buffalo? I hope the Lions win. You work on a riverboat casino then? I do. I mean, it doesn't really work anymore as a boat. It's just there, but it is technically a boat. Comedian now? I mean it's true. It's stuck in the mud. It doesn't move. So I'm not even saying that to be funny. Unless you're talking about the Lions beating Buffalo. That is hilarious, but I hope it's true. Look, the Jets beat Buffalo Last year, the Jaguars beat Buffalo. So the Lions can beat Buffalo. That is the law. Yes. Go Lions. Look, we're all cheering for the Lions. Look, I don't want to see Josh Allen hurt. Like, hurt. So hopefully he's fine. But even if he's 100% healthy, go Lions. Do you slide the Hawaiian rolls halfway and put the meat and cheese inside? My ex was a drink girl there on the Ohio River. Like a server or a bartender? Like a cocktail waitress? Do I know her? She would just wander around in a tight dress and heels and gala dresses. Maybe I know her then. How long ago was that? Because I know a couple of them. She said it was the worst job of her life. Her feet hurt nonstop. Some girls just wear the wrong shoes, honestly. Gambling over water is morally acceptable. Giants, Cowboys, Bills, Lions, Pats, Vikings. Oh, yeah. I feel like the Patriots and Vikings game probably will be fun. The Giants and Cowboys game has the potential to be fun. And the Bills and Lions, we're all just hoping for one thing. Oh, she does not put it in the oven, Christopher. She was working at a waitress in a cocktail bar when she met you. Wait, who? Who? Who are we talking about now? I make great cheesesteaks. I've never tried Sam's cheesesteaks, but I would like to try them. We met in a club when she came up and asked me to make out, I think, or she kiss attacked me. Oh. When I get my griddle, it's over for everyone. Facts. Family, it's in the blood family dinner at our house. Once a week. Once a month. So everyone can get their travel arrangements all together. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So as far as I know, let me look at some of the schedules. You know what? That is only like 4 hours away. Yeah, that's true. You're only like 4 hours from here. Let's pull this up real quick. Tuesday, we don't have anything on the schedule, so we should in 2012. Okay, so I was still in high school then. So I probably don't know her, but I probably don't know her. So Tuesday, we should be in here for our weekly recap. Wednesday, we should be in here for our weekly picks. I think that's the only thing we got going on. Thursday, I will be in here at 8:15 for the Falcons and Panthers, but Dad will be on 15 minutes later for another IU basketball game. And then Friday will be our off day this week. Had a Subway in their backyard. I thought they did, but wait, was it the Gronkowskis or was it the Watts? Because I thought the Watt brothers had the Subway in their backyard. I bought a whole ass turkey and I'm not even off on Thanksgiving. I have to work all day on Thanksgiving and I'm so bummed. This will be my first time in the 9 years I have worked where I work that I've had to work a late day on Thanksgiving. Usually if I do work, I get off by like 1 or 2 p.m. But I work until 9 p.m. this Thursday, so I'm so bummed. Chase him around the apartment complex. That sounds like a fun Thanksgiving. rolling. Thanks again. No TV where I'm working, which is my living room. I really need to get the NFL ticket again or something. Thanks for the play-by-play. Hey, Jeff, thanks for coming and spending the time with us. We'll be back for Thursday Night Football. But like I said, so let me wrap this up and I'll come back to that. But thank you, Jeff. Like I said, we'll be back Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be in here for recap. Wednesday, our week 10 picks, and Thursday Night Football. But Christopher, to answer your question, so where I work is a casino and a hotel. For the first 4 or 5 years, I worked in the hotel, and then I moved over to the casino. I am 26. So I've worked on the casino side for 5 years now. Hopping on PlayStation, gotta go. See you, Sam. Love a Chiefs fan who throws knowledge. I try my best. I really do. I try to learn something new about the game every day. Yeah, holiday pay is so Mickey, for my job, my job's basically I work for tips, so my base pay is really not all that much. Should I come cook so it's warm when you guys get home? If you want to. You ever think about when you were in middle school, when I get 30, I'm gonna cry? Yeah, when I get 30, I'll probably cry too. But you guys, it's been so much fun tonight. I am gonna wrap it up. We've been live for over 3 hours now. Like I said earlier, we're 2 subscribers away from 1,650. So tell all your friends to come over and hang out. It's in the blood. Help us hit our next mini milestone. But we'll be back tomorrow night, like as usual, for our recap stream. And so we can all talk about everything that happened in Sunday, mostly about the Bills getting beat by the Jets, because that is what I care about the most. But I am excited to do that with you guys. I had a great time. Let me take this ticker down. But I will see you guys on the next one. Much love. Have a good rest of your night. And peace. And go Chiefs.